You gotta go. Our own problem is peculiar. Well over 20 million Biafrans have died on the author of still keeping Nigeria one. And yet, it's not like we have not started scratching the back of our problem and situation. You understand? So we need America to recognize Biafra. We need them to recognize Biafra. From there, we'll pick up our pieces, get things better. You understand? Because if not so, jihad is not stopping.
Exactly.
They are not stopping. They don't care. I've told you, they believe you kill them, they go to paradise. They kill you, they go to paradise. So to them, they don't have nothing to lose. They've also said it. They don't have anything to lose.
Oh.
It's you people that cry too much when your people die. They said it with their own mouth. I saw one a Muslim Fulani was saying that thing. I said, sure, look at the people we are dealing with. Oh. That is we that is bothered. That it bothers us when our own people die. That they for them they don't care, so they don't care the situation. Then on that note, to save America, to save Israel, to save anybody that wants to be saved that is a Christian, is very important that you recognize Biafra. So that you begin to term Islamic jihadists from that side of the world. Very, very important. Can we do this? We can do it. We have Biafra Republic government in exile, de facto government in homeland. We have our own military. A lot of things have been put in place. So we know what we can do. We know our duties as a nation, an emerging nation. Just some little touches and money, we need funding. You know, when somebody don't have money, as if the person is stupid, that he doesn't know what to do. But give the person money, you see what the sky is the person's limit. That is what it's like. Biafra government don't have money. Since they don't know, they know what they are doing. Just give them more money. See, they'll do exploits. Already the brigade is in Washington DC doing exploits there. If you're looking for a macho man for APM, you will soon get it as a president. You soon have it as a president. So, but we need our APM to continue to do the job, and he needs money to do that. The government brigade needs money to be able to do that. I bet you Somaliland, they didn't go bare hands. I heard they taxed everybody. And their people, agreed, aligned with the taxing. And look at, they've done exploits. But our people are still, some are not challenged. Some are like, let's be patching, let's be managing. Until when will you stop managing? When all of you die? Look at our brother crying underground. Telling his wife that he can't move. That block is on top of him. How can I do it? Wife, look for advocate to come and help. And meanwhile, people that are supposed to rescue lives, they are not doing it as a government work. They go by 4. They go by 9 in the morning, close by. Can you imagine? Jihad is not stopping at all. Jihad is not stopping. It's not stopping. Have they learned lessons? Yeah, they've even moved in different because they always have something on table. Islam have always something on the table to give on the unbelievers. And when they will tell you have a peaceful Islam, it's a lie, yo. It's written in Quran. Let me stop here because we have a lot of hands. And Sound Mind, you have the mic. Before we go to Asibu. Sound Mind, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay.
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 Good morning to everyone. Mommy, okay, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, thank you very much. You see, what I want to say, because I've been listening and this is a very interesting topic also. What I want to say is, Biafrans now, we have, at this point, we have 3 strategic moves that can enhance or aid the success of this struggle. First of all, we need to start coming together now. You see, we were close as at that Latin declaration, that Finland declaration. We were so close, and now we are also close again. First move is let all Biafrans start coming together. Let's us start funding the struggle as it used to be. Again, if there is a way, we will intensify the move or request of or demand of the release of Oyendo and the release of our PM in Finland. You see, these two, we need to intensify that demand. One thing people don't understand is the arrest of our two leaders from these two countries has made a statement. One, it makes the international body to understand that there is issue going on. And these two leaders had demands that they are making already. And what makes Nigeria finding it difficult to release Oyendo, even when it is all clear that they have no reason holding him. One is that as soon as they release Oyendo, they have granted Biafra. And this is what people don't know. As soon as Nigerian government release Oyendo, this one is by force. They have already granted, because Oyendo is not coming out without Biafra. If he will come out without Biafra, he will even for don't come out. And this is the major reason why they cannot even release him. Now we need to intensify that demand of release of our two leaders. Even if Finland release PM now, they have granted him his demand already. That recognition must be there. So we
less who and I hope I get a fundraising.
Now this thing have
And I hope
you.
on a fundraising. Call
Okay.
fundraising on Amia.
Okay, maybe you should be talking while he gathers himself.
Finland.
Oh.
Washington.
sorry, I don't know if you can hear me. I can't enter my phone.
Jennifer one them.
So
fundraising. Yes, now let's join force.
Maybe you go and see if you can answer it now.
Together. Fundraising. Let's on the
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Contribute.
Okay, sorry, it can't enter my phone. So what I'm saying is, we saw how immediately the US start putting mouth on the demand and of the release of Sunday Jackson. We saw the effect. We saw how effective it is. And you and I know that. Fine, the US might not come out now to say, okay, they recognize Biafra. But we need to start putting that, intensifying that demand of our release of Onyendu from the Nigerian custody. Let the US start putting mouth too. They might not grant us recognition easily as it stands, but they can. It is injustice. Yes, it is injustice against our leader. They can start demanding for the release, knowing fully well. Let me tell you guys, if they demand for the release of Onyendu and Nigerian government release Onyendu, believe me, they have granted us Biafra automatically, because Onyendu will never come out without Biafra. So these are strategic moves we need to start making also. If we start gathering ourselves, if we start coming together, again, we start intensifying the demand of our two leaders in the world. And when this demand, when Two people, when people, bodies like countries like US start demanding for the release of Onyendu, they are already recognizing Biafra automatically. These are strategic moves. Maybe people might not pay attention to it, but we can do it and see how effective it is. When countries like Israel start demanding from federal government to release Onyendu, automatically they already recognizing Biafra. So let us intensify. Let us start. If our lobbyists will start putting that in consideration, let us start presenting the demand of the release of Onyendu. Also, I think these are things that I just want to chip in from the discussion. Thank you very much.
Yes, so that was lovely. That was lovely, my dear brother. My dear, you know, I always tell our people that when congressmen talk, yes, listen to them sentence after sentence. You see, it's not it's not a coincidence or just opening mouth to talk that John James will, advocate for Onyendu. Recognizing of Biafra is not something that will be happen automatic. It's step by step, step by step. The only thing that we'll do as Biafrans is to continue to be pushing and to be reminding them, the need, the importance, and the urgency for them to recognize Biafra now. Yes, you see. So I think that's the plan that our governments have. While we try as much as possible to fight for our liberation back home. Yes, but there's no harm in continue to you know push Washington towards recognizing Biafra before eliminating Nigeria completely out of Biafra territory. It mustn't go the way other countries go because the Biafra situation is actually, is a situation that needs attention now. Yes, because ISIS already is in Nigeria and is spreading all over. And you can see that Gumi and Sokoto Caliphate, they are not letting go of this battle. So it's a battle that America, you know, that they may enter soon, like they're now planning a second strike. Yes. But you see that Gumi is trying to spread his Fulani people, putting them in places that they may not find them. So it's a very, very tricky situation. That is what we are saying. Afam, go ahead.
Good morning, my two.
Oh, Afam, change your position.
And not just to, I could see.
Afam, change your way, just move so that network will fly into your phone. Yeah.
Can you hear me? Can I be heard now?
Oh, it has knocked you off. Okay. Please request it. Okay. So please request again. Okay. Yeah. All right. So new people that have joined up. Yeah. All right. I'll be Chicago. One. Welcome. Yeah. Tutos, sis. No. Oh, yeah. And don't be upset. Yeah. We are into this thing. Don't be upset about is it the other? Is it yesterday? Yeah. Tutos. Na-ewezi n'iwe. Oh, iwe. Iwe chiwe obi gị dajụọ. No say me, Kiru, I don't get problem. Oh. So to say was niwe, oh, don't be upset again. Future see anya. Ben Owabo, no, where's it been a Biafra? Cyprian, Jack Obiora, Austin, Lewem, welcome, John, blessed, Alozie, Obi, my Biafra, William, Stanley, my brother, no, oh, Ikenna, Maz, you can go before. Obiora. All right. Augustine Okonkwo. All right. That's it. Okay, Afam. Okay, Afam, you're up again. Go ahead.
Yeah. Hey, is it better now, Big Sis?
Yes.
Okay. Good morning to everyone, and my respect to the men and mostly the ladies. Okay. Sister Tuto, please, I don't know what happened that our sister is begging you. You know, you women are our strength place. Whatever it is, no matter how hard it might seem to be, please, we will always resolve it. Because the last thing we are going to do is to allow these people think that we are stupid. We have to let them understand that we can take care of ourselves and nobody can do it better than us. So please, whatever it is, from deep down my heart, I'm begging, okay? So before I proceed, I want to say something. You know, the issue there is this: we're talking about something. Big Sis, I believe you know much better on these things. The major problem we have, I keep saying this, is that we do not understand that Islam is trying to take over everywhere. And them trying to take over everywhere, they are seeing Biafra as a very big advantage for them, Biafra land. And this Islam has to do with Britain. Big Sis, like you're saying, they support everything Britain Islam is doing. Check everywhere. These British, they have been supporting the so-called Islam in everywhere. They were among the first country that congratulated Nigeria when they officially became Islamic states. Even our PM said that, showed it. He made it here. I mean, he showed it in one of his broadcasts. They congratulated them. This is not today. But it's quite unfortunate that sometimes our people, we forget so easily that things we see, we watch that is happening is something that we should have known, but it looks like they are taking us by surprise. So, what am I trying to say? The major problem we have here is our people, not even US. Our people, in the sense of what? We see everything that is happening. We watch this happening before our eyes. And what are we doing? Those who Chukwu Okike Abiyama brought that we give us, that we need to give some push for them to be doing the wonderful jobs. What do? They bring the enemies that used to attack them. What they did to our Onyendu, the same thing they did to our PM. Our APM, his own is because they could not reach him because of where he is. America is on another level on its own. And now Biafra is already registered. It's not something you do like before when they are calling it organization, or maybe just like people come and mess around and go. Now we have documents. We have gone to some certain levels that you don't just play with it anymore. But now what do we need? The only thing we need is money. It is money that we need. And that money, we can even make it happen. If we have this money and our governments are doing what they are doing, which, like Sister Stella said here, they know what they are supposed to do. They are doing what they are doing, but they cannot do that thing or much more than you expect because they have limited resources. You cannot expect somebody to go and kill a lion with their bare hands. It's not done. This person has to be equipped. Just like I keep wondering, why is it that our people, we have forgotten, we have chosen not to reason because of our stupidity that we allow to be in us? We have our warriors, we have our our men, our military. These people, they could be able to hold this Nigerian terrorist Islamic State for this age just with the little resources they have. Why can't we understand that the more equipped we equip them, the faster things goes? You're waiting for America. Sorry, sister, I don't know. I'm not misquoting your words, but this word is going to our people, mostly men. We are waiting for America to recognize us. And we are busy celebrating Christmas. We are busy pouring champagnes here and there. We are busy not understanding that there is war going on in our land. War is going on in our land and people are behaving as if nothing is happening. If you don't tell your story, who is going to tell your story for you? Okay, our people, everybody, almost all of us, we see what is happening now. They traveled with private jets. That is what they do. When this stupidity, after doing all these things, they even put it on the social media. And people, this is where you know that we have people who can comment, who can hail stupidity. People, you see people praising them. And why we need this money to do the things that we're supposed to do. Then I ask people, these people you see going with their private jets and whatever, and humiliating people, thinking that they're humiliating whatever, I don't know. Do you think that these people ever want Biafra? Because all of them, they benefit from Nigerian states. These are the people that sells us. These are the people that they give escorts, they give them securities. They come, they humiliate us like never before. These are the people that young Biafrans that they are grooming, that is going to enslave us more in future if we don't take time. And this is what our people are not seeing. Sometimes we talk about this. What do you think that somebody like Cubana Chief Priest is gonna do to Biafrans in future? What do you think is going to do to our boys if we allow these people, all these things to happen? All this you demand think. What do you think they're going to do? The destruction they are going to bring to Biafra, because they are grooming them. And these criminals, just like Hope Uzodinma, when people do not know, many of us, we cannot reason how dangerous these people are. Let me give you an example. Hope Uzodinma, this is a criminal, a murderer. Now, he now has power in his hand. He now has money in his hand. What do you think? A criminal who has no conscience, who only knows how to destroy, and he now has everything in his own, within his power. It's not that after having this thing that he cannot be, he's indestructible. No. Because but we have to understand all these things and see the danger that is coming, and see the danger that is facing us. Do you think him meeting Iran, talking with Iran's official, that these things is just happened, and people will not even reason? Now in Imo State, it's easy for this, and then Enugu State, old Enugu State it's easy for some stupid girls to come and be telling you, Igbo Islam, they are now coming a little bit. Just go on social media, you will see it. Like joke, they are coming. Like joke, they are coming. And our people will not see it. Then you want America. What do you want America to do for you when you can't even do the little that you're supposed to do? Where has our brain go? Where has our mindset gone? How could we be proud of ourselves? Those who are allowing stupidity to destroy us. How can you tell me that we have a war in our land going on, and this stupidity is taking place, and these people, they walk freely? I keep saying this, I keep saying it. If we are going to be only 10 and move into Biafra, submissively and start behaving like human beings. It's better than we have numbers and we cannot even reason. Because everything that is happening today, you don't need a rocket science or any prophet to tell you what is happening. This is what is happening before our eyes. Sister Nkiru, like you said, look at Gumi. Who has done or said what that guy has said, and he's going free. Do you need anybody to tell you that Islam has taken over the government? If he could do all these things, do you need to know that the Sultan of Sokoto is the one leading? Their vice president is a terrorist. What else do we need for anybody to tell you? That is why sometimes, I stop talking. The only thing sometimes I cry is I say, why can't you give me this money the way I want it? I don't care how I get it. To be able to see that even if I can buy a bombing jet, because if we don't destroy Nigeria, Nigeria will destroy us. And for us, the only people that will destroy Nigeria is Biafrans. We should know that. If we don't do something, you have to, our leader said this, you have to be fighting with somebody before somebody will come and say, before hey, what is happening here? Define these people, what is happening? Before they will go, you don't just wait. Somebody will be beating you every time they are beating you, and you keep quiet. And the worst is that these people that are beating us are the people, cowards, that we are much more stronger in everything. These people are not supposed, we become sense man when they die for foolish man backyard. Look at Fulanis, the people that has taken over us. Just look at, is it not shameful? Is it not very shameful? Our women, they come here, they cry. And our men, where are we? We are only few. Where are the real men? Sister Nkiru, please, there is something I will later, I don't want to say it here. I will later send to you, please, for our APM, because the only thing we need is money. It's a gemma. That is the only thing that can do anything. That is why we talk from here to tomorrow. If our people, if we don't bring this gemma, nothing is going to happen. And when we keep talking about it, it looks like it's very difficult. I keep saying it. If 1 million Biafrans can contribute $1 weekly, what does $1 cost you? We have more than over 50 million votes. Even let's say that the enemies have taken like maybe 30 million. Can't we have 1 million people and call it is a must? Because this time you don't need to beg people. It has to be must. Before we'll be begging people, you are begging, and we are going down more. And everything is happening. Our APM used to say this. What is that he's going to say, or anybody that our leader, NNAMDI KANU, have not said for over 12 years? And why I love that our APM so special is what? He said things as it is. He doesn't want to be politically correct. He tells you, destroy Nigeria, do whatever you have to do. He says it as it is. What else do we need for somebody to tell us? I will stop for now, my sister, please. Huh?
Exactly, I found my dear brother. Preaching that our Onyendu started preaching for Tete. My dear, by now, if people are not realizing what they're supposed to do, let's see how 2026 is gonna be. All right. Thank you so much, Madam Stella. Okay, Stanley, are you ready? Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Madam T. Thank you, Stella, for hosting. Thank you, Asim. I greet you. A wonderful submission. Yeah, actually, I'm going to deviate from the topic. Actually, you should permit me to do that. Sound mind, I want to remind you that you defrauded us almost 1.8 million a year. That's why I came up here to expose you. Sound mind, you are listening to me.
Nah, because how
Stand.
did I do that?
Wait, you defrauded me, John. You defrauded John. Include the
Yeah,
John, you
John.
know. This guy defrauded John 1 million naira. Defrauded me almost 500,000. Defrauded Ife. Defrauded Ochuko. Me, John, Ife, and Ochuko. This guy collaborated with Emerson when Fulani attacked this government as earlier as January. This guy with Emerson came and made a lot of promises of what they would do. Being that we are desperate to help the government with what we are going through then, we formed a team. We decided to assist the government without the government knowing about it. We brought our own funds, me personally, and John. I brought almost 500,000 a year. John brought 1 million naira actually. If lost then, Ife is still with us. Ochuko brought. It was just us, me, Ochuko, Ife, John. Emerson didn't bring because he was a team with this sound mind. Then this sound mind, his name was Magic. Now he changed his name. He changed his name from Magic to Sound Mind. He think I wouldn't know his voice. I have evidences of this on
Biko, are
Telegram.
you sure? Is this the sound
Now,
mind you're talking about?
yes,
No, don't
I'm
worry.
telling you what
Let
I
him
know. Don't
finish.
ask me.
Let him finish.
Don't ask me if I'm sure, Madam Stella. I'm telling you something my personal experience. I can bring John. I can bring just like Faye is no longer with us. These are the people that are witness. I can bring Ochuko. These are witnesses. This is something I know. This is my experience. The chats on Telegram, the evidences are still there. The only thing that he changed the name he's been using. He was using before. He was not using SoundMind before as at this time, as at when this thing took place. So he was using Magic. This SoundMind I'm talking with, he is the Magic. You understand? I'm not foolish. I can come up here in the public space and make these utterances if I'm not 101 percent sure. For the fact you change your name on an account, that don't mean that we don't know your voice. You know how long we've had communications about that stuff, and you too know my voice, right? Even if nobody's here that will hear a voice, that will not know his voice. Nobody will hear John's voice that will not know John's voice. Nobody will hear my voice that will not hear my voice. That will not know that will not know it's stand that is speaking. So it's not a matter of if I'm sure. So when I'm still, I'm 100. In fact, I'm 1,001% sure.
Sound mind, but after this,
I don't want to see. Listen, I don't want the space to become an argument space. I'm going to drop, but I want to let people be mindful. If you go to his timeline, the only post that is related with Briggy that you find there is Madam Pinky's posts.
Inky, Biko,
This
continue with
guy was
any
working.
I
This
started.
this
We'll go
guy
to
this guy
sound mind.
this guy is working. This guy is more affiliated to obedient movement and stuff, and he bragged to us how he was able to get the information
Stanley,
about Tinubu when they were
Stanley.
yes.
I'm going to check I
So
know.
so I just want to say you have to be mindful of this very sound man. And sound man, wait. Sound man, the last meeting we had on Telegram via calls, when I told you you are a fraud, I promised you that money you took from Biafrans, I promised you pay for it. And I'm reassuring you, it might take time due to location differences, but I
Stanley, Stanley, Sound mind, can we hear your voice?
Yes, he accused me. He said so many things here, and it's good that he brought up this issue so that maybe we can, yes, use this opportunity to treat this. Let's pay attention. He said he has other people.
Stanley, hold on, Sandman. Stanley, please, can you come back? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
off the mic. They knocked you out. Okay,
Okay.
go on.
Yes, he said that he has other people that I defrauded.
Hold on,
And he
Sandman.
mentions
You
names
wanted to
there.
say something because your mic is open.
Okay, no, I wanted
Yeah,
Stanley will come back now because
yeah, yeah.
hey,
Stanley, please come back. They knocked you out. Come back.
hey,
Okay, go on.
All right, thank you. He said he mentioned people's name that I defrauded him with. And he said I collaborated with Emerson to defraud him. He called Ochuko. He called Ife. He called Emerson. He called John. Please, I don't know. Before I would defend or say anything about this, I want these very people, maybe, if not, if they can be present here, but I want them to be present before me. I will say my own part of this, what he is saying, because this is a very.
So it's not like he's just calling your name. So you are involved in the issue, no?
Yes, I'm shocked. I'm
Oh,
shocked that he's claiming that I defrauded him. I'm very
okay.
shocked.
Hold on. The most important thing that you are involved is you, that the very person he's talking about. So it's not like another person or sound mind. You
Of
understand?
course, people know. A
Okay.
lot of people know about
So
the work I did with them. Me, I'm very shocked.
no. Okay.
I'm
Sis.
very shocked.
Okay. Sis. So. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Then the sort one out. Thank you.
All right, thank you. This is good.
So.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, so thank you.
serious.
In fact, this is what I wanted to really confirm. Sis, you're in my mind. Since it's you. So it's not like he's calling another sound mind. So it's you. What you guys will do now is get yourselves in order and sort your problem out. And if you guys can sort it, involve our information minister or any of the ministers, so that it can, because we are all Biafrans. So when one brother and one another brother have problem, we can solve it. There's nothing we cannot solve. It's only death. And if death itself, if you do good thing, you go to paradise. You do bad thing, you go to Fulani where they will give them 72 virgins. Go and join them there. You see, listen, you have to make your mind very well. You understand? And do things right. Because you see, if you're not on Chukwokike's side, definitely you'll find yourself with 72 virgins. So that's the thing. So I'm excited this morning because at the end of the day, so it's not like somebody's accusing somebody that's done. It's just like somebody now coming to tell me, hey, Stella, you are Nkechi, the other, it's you, Nkechi, and it's like, so, but I wasn't Nkechi. So now we now understand that it's really you, sound mind. So settle it with our brother. Oh, he's your brother. You understand? We are not terrorists. So we can settle with our brothers and we'll be fine. Okay, so we move on. Thank you,
Big
Obi.
sis,
Like, you
big
know what
sis,
I have in my mind, Obi.
senior citizen, sorry, please. Sorry for inviting, please. There is something that is very important I
Is it
want
to
to
our
make clear.
topic? If it's not to our topic, we are not
No,
interested.
no, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's not just. It's just about what I want to say. You see, anybody that is taking advantage of this Biafra, stealing from our people, or making money on head of the people while people are dying, your own case will be worse than those people that have betrayed us because you are evil. You
Okay,
are
thank
evil.
you. Thank you. So you don't change my topic. I see. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay, because we are streaming live in different handles. Our sister was talking about how can a country with particular concern, how can people still be going on holiday there? Is a country with a particular concern. When you're a country with particular concern, anytime, anywhere. Even the former defense minister, Christopher Musa, told the Nigerians and the whole world that they are fighting an asymmetric war. Guys, remember, asymmetric war, like, now we now know, no wonder. It is supposed to have been a country with a particular concern. But he was busy doing the work. The more you look, less you see. More you look, less you see. And he now told us that is the country is fighting asymmetric war. With who? With who? Now we understand that his country is supposed to be a country with particular concern. Thank God for American country that exposed them. Now you now understand why people are not safe on the streets of Nigeria, on the streets of Biafra land. Because Fulani Mujahid Arab, Islamic terrorist jihadists, Nigeria military, they are killing Nigerians. They are killing Christians. They are killing Biafrans. They are killing them, annihilating them. So how can one come all the way from UK and go to a country with a particular concern on holiday, on cruise? It shows how nonchalant, how wicked, how inhuman these people are. And then you'll be wondering why a lot of people, the so-called Nigerian politicians, don't care. Because they don't see others as human like them. They see others like trash. To be pulled down and to be burnt. And that's why a whole long building, like how many story building, is burning since 4 days now. People are still trapped inside. Fire is still. Ask if Nigerians, they don't have fire service. Since you don't have fire service, allow individuals, like you always allow individuals to run their life, to put their generator, take care of their lives and their family. When you now allow individuals to run to the building and help the ones they can help, the same terrorist Nigeria government is blocking individuals from rendering helps to people that are trapped inside the falling building. What kind of a country is that? This is one of the reasons why we must make sure we eliminate and remove all the traces of terrorist Fulani Islamic Nigeria government out of Biafra land. Let me stop there. 1 million, you have the mic. You're welcome.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, day one. The heat is on. Just like as you just said, we must make sure that we remove every trace of all these terrorists out of Biafra land because that is who we are. So when he goes, we don't have any other land apart from Biafra land, and so we must protect our interests first, and we must protect who we are. So, by the way, I will say Happy New Year in a few hours' time. We'll be all celebrating, and the way forward to protect and liberate Biafra land, yes, is the most important thing. And we all know that the way forward and protecting Biafra land is a task that has already been, or that's already been upon each and every one of us. So whether you like it or not, so you should know that as a Biafran that this is a task. So and picking out or removing every trace of all these evil, all these invaders, including those ones, especially those ones that claim that they have been the infiltrators, especially those ones, they are very, very important. So no one will be left, aside. So that is the reason why, even as we are here now, doing what we are doing, we are still letting our people to understand that the opportunity that you have today, do not miss it. Do not miss it because there will be no excuse on that day. There will be no excuse. There will be no excuse. The only thing that this government now need now is our funding. This is not time for you to start, beating around the bush, allowing yourself to be deceived from one place to another, jumping from one platform to another, or knowing fully that, this is the right place for you to align yourself, for your freedom. So if you are among those that has been, hiding from one platform to another, or maybe, deceiving yourself or allowing yourself to be deceived. This is an opportunity. This is an opportunity once again, for each and every one of you to come back to the drawing board so that we'll be able to do this together and achieve our goal. We can settle our differences, as soon as we're able to achieve our freedom. So that is very, very important. So we should not allow a situation whereby foreigners will be the one to to be the one to interfere in in our own cases. So that is the reason why we need a country called Biafra. We cannot be a Biafra while our leaders is being held by the so-called contraptions called Nigeria. So the reason why we are fighting for our country, the reason why we are fighting for our freedom, is for a better life, a better place, so that we will no longer be witnessing all these kind of atrocities, all this kind of injustice that we witness, on a daily basis. Our sister also talked about, those who derive joy, like those, traveling or all those kind of stuff. So, and she asked the question that what is the joy, what is the celebrating, what are you celebrating, and all that kind of thing, yeah, in Nigeria, because these are the kind of people that, they will try to project, I don't know, because when they are flying, when they are taking that flight, traveling to the zoo, to that contraction, I don't know the way they feel. I don't know how comfortable they are. I don't really understand the reason. But though I know that families are there, but in a situation like this, as a Biafran, even you as a Nigeria or anywhere you are, you should understand that this time around is for you to know what to do, because Nigeria is gone. And we as a Biafran, the reason why we have hope is because we have Biafra. That is the only hope we have. If not for Biafra, we do not have any hope. We don't have any hope at all. Because even as it stands, it's just because of Biafra. That is the reason why Nigeria, it seems like it's still existing. Because if Biafra people have not been resisting, if we, the Biafrans, have not been standing our ground, Nigeria would have been something else by now. Would have not been anything that we should be talking about. Because if not for the Biafran people, is there any other person, any other people, speaking? Is there any other people that have the balls, to stand to say, okay, that they are fighting for to agitate for their freedom in that contraction? No, it is only the Biafran people. So, and this Biafra we are talking about, we have come to understand that this is the only hope. We do not have any other choice. We do not have any other hope. So that is the reason why we continue to stand our ground. We continue to be focused, no matter the infiltration, no matter the sabotage, no matter no matter how they try to infiltrate, or we have already crossed the Rubicon, so we cannot go back. We can't say because maybe we were 100 before, now 70 has fallen off, so the remaining 30 should just fall off. No, that is who we are. So if 70 fall off and it's remaining 30, I assure each and every one of you that that 70 that fell off will fall, and that 30 will stand, and we restore that Biafra that we are talking about. So it's not matter of numbers anyway, but we need this collective effort so that at least to hasten this situation, because our brothers and sisters' lives are at stake. We are losing our brothers and sisters. We are losing our property. We are losing our integrity. We are losing our land. We are losing so many things on a daily basis, and this is not something that we should just stand by and allow allow this kind of atrocities to happen, even though we know that they will never ever succeed. But this is not something that we should, fold our hands and allow just few people to do, knowing fully that this is the right place for you to support. This is the right place for you to fund, for us to, minimize all this invasion and all this terrorist act in our land, caused by the Nigerian Janjaweed terrorist country. So what do we expect? What are we expecting each and every one of us to do? Is for us to remain focused, for us to come together, avoid some differences, focus on the funding part, making sure that the time of gossip, the time, even though it is your brother, even if it's your sister, even anybody, that is not necessary for now. The only thing you should do is just to go to the website, you support, you make your support, make your funding, That is the only thing this government needs until we get our recognition. Anything apart from support, anything apart from funding, I don't think that those other things are really necessary unless maybe there is an important information, coming from the government, either from the de facto government in the homeland or from the government in the exile. So, and these are what Biafrans are expected to do, starting from now. If you have not, if you have not, if you have not already started, thinking towards this direction. So, including those that think that they fell off before, including those that are looking for a way to come back, including, it's not as if maybe you are looking for a way to come back. You are always welcome. You understand? You are always welcome. But when you are coming back, make sure that you come back and you do the needful. Make sure that when you are coming back, you are not just coming back because you want to come and claim relevance. You want to come and show yourself. You want to come and let everybody know that, hey, yes, it is you, or yes, or you are back, or no, 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 no. With those things are not relevant. Your support is what matters a lot at this particular time. And it's going to speak for you. It's not about me. It's not about Antistella. It's not about even those of us that are speaking here today. Anybody can make mistakes. So it depends on it depends on when you make your mistake. It depends on how long it takes you to realize your mistakes. So the same words also goes that anybody can fall. A man can fall maybe 1,000 times, or maybe it can fall 1,000 times. But it depends on how many attempts did you make to stand. Will determine your future. So that is what we are talking about now. So we see all this sabotage, all these infiltrations, all these things, all this fall, all this gossip, and all these things that you people have caused yourselves, and now it seems like it has now been, it is now drawing you back, from connecting to the right place, because you all have all seen that the light is here, but you all really want to come. So many of you are listening anonymously, but you really missed your people, you miss your brothers, you miss you miss this platform, where that it has been the platform of truth, and we have been following the right channel. You missed it because you follow, because you wanted to follow Professor. You wanted to follow the other one. Okay, I'm from Australia. You wanted to, because you hear name. You that is in Cote d'Ivoire. You that is in Africa. You have not been to you have not even traveled from that country that you've been in Africa to another even Africa country to even know how it is. Now you want to go to America because one useless person in America. That is how so many of you, so many of you, including youth, so many of you that I thought that were intelligent, including the idiot in UK, that one that do head like monkey yansh, that one that do head like I don't know what I was respecting that idiot. He doesn't even pity for himself. Look at how he looks, and he still messed up at the dying minute. He messed up, thinking that foolish people thinking that he has arrived. This is what pride can do to so many of you. Look at that boy. That boy that God gave opportunity in this freedom fighting. God just bless you and gave you an opportunity. Look at how you messed yourself up, and how shame and how useless you think that you. No, look at yourself today now. What have you achieved? And those that allow themselves to be deceived under those. This is the kind of thing that we are talking about. How can you allow yourself in a critical condition like this? In a critical condition, do you think that this freedom fighting is that maybe we are fighting that for our freedom, that maybe tomorrow there's somebody will just come and bring Dubai or China and bring to Biafra land, and I will just wake up and say, oh, thank God, oh, Biafra is here, I will be happy. You will be happy. Are you mad? Don't we understand what we are talking about? Is freedom given anywhere? Our leaders, check from, I used example like yesterday when I was making my submission. I gave example of our leaders, including our party and our present leaders. Check very well. These people, freedom comes with a lot of sacrifice. If not because of sabotage and because of what are we talking about? Look at our leader, NNAMDI KANU. Do you know? Is there anybody in Biafran territory as we speak now that can stand that we can use to compare NNAMDI KANU in Biafran land? Is there anybody that we can use today to compare NNAMDI KANU in Biafran land? Forget about all this nonsense, all this hypocrite politicians and all this. These are not men. Is there anybody in Biafran land as we speak today, even though that we know that we still have few men, is there any other person that we can use to compare our Prime Minister, Mazi Samone Panjoku, in Biafran land as a whole today? If there's that man, let me see. Let that person come out from anywhere. Mad people everywhere. Is there any other person, any other man, since our Prime Minister was taken away from us, is there any other man that we can use to compare our acting Prime Minister, who stood his ground, sacrificed everything, sacrificed able today, and none of you are seeing it? Sister, some of you want to sabotage and think that you think that you will succeed. You think that you will succeed. How many times will you people continue all this nonsense? You people think that it's easy. Do you know what is time? Do you know that sometimes like this, for me to receive call, if it is not something important, I don't answer that call. I don't answer the call. If it is not something relevant, if it's not something that is, I don't have time. That is, we all that are in Europe or wherever we are, we understand what it means. Not to talk of, volunteering yourself, volunteering your time, spending your money, spending everything, oh my God. So, you see, the reason why I'm saying all these things is that freedom comes with a lot of sacrifice. And the most painful part of it is that sometimes when I think back, I flash back. 1967, our brothers and sisters were murdered. They were starved to death. And some mad people think that those things will be swept under the carpet. Even though that they now bring China and Dubai and bring to you in Biafra land, then you will now balance on top of the blood of your brothers and sisters that have not received their justice, and you will now balance and you say you have arrived. The reason why I'm saying all these things is for us to think very well. Because you see some people now we say they are veterans. You see some people now we say that I no longer see any of them again. Because in those days, all of you used to come. You will come and say, I'm a veteran, and you come and be telling us your experience. Some of you will betraying your support. I don't need to see all of you again. I thought that those things touch all of you. Why are you all hiding? Is there anything that we are doing here that this government is doing that have not made you to identify yourself with this Biafran government in Israel today? That is not in line with our freedom? Judgment Day is coming. It doesn't really matter whether you are big or whether you are small. There is no two ways. There is no two doors to enter Biafran territory. It is only one door. So when that time comes, everybody will answer their name. The sacrifice of our leader, Jim Ojukwu, he sacrificed everything, his wealth, his father's wealth, everything that God gave to him, including including his second in command, Philip Effiong, who stood his ground despite infiltration and every act of sabotage. He stood his ground. He was very, very trusted. How many of you can be trusted today? This is what we are talking about. Just a little breeze, a little shake of the tree. So many of you fell off like a rotten mango. You have an opportunity now to retrace your steps. You have an opportunity now to retrace your steps. This is not the time for relevance. This is not the time for you to come and telling us that you are a professor or you are this, you are that. If you are a Biafra supporter, you support by funding. You support your freedom by funding. Keep your receipts. Support the IOU loan. Support the Biafran government in exile. Biafra is here. So that at the end of the day, then at least a check go do results first. So that is where I will end it for now. So the only thing that we need now is funding. That's all. We do not need any other thing. We have a lot of media. We have a lot of media presenters in Biafra, both on YouTube. both on TikTok, both on Airspace, in different platforms. So we have, those that we already know that are doing the right thing, that are speaking for the Biafran people that we are following. So we do not need much of those kind of relevance again. So that is the reason why the little ones we have, we keep maintaining it. You see, today is our Auntie Stella that is hosting. Tomorrow, now, if Auntie Stella is not there, you will see Auntie Inky will come. And anytime that is look like it's very, very strong, Nkodu number will be there. If they are not there, me myself, I know that it is my duty. It's not any, nobody will tell me. Sometimes Mazda we come up because we know ourselves. We do not need the one that he will come. He say if it is not a Madam Inky like before. If maybe all this relevant that we have been giving, if any of them did not open the space, their fans will not gather. Before you know, this one will open, this one will open. They will be selecting. Okay, no, let's go to this one and let's go to. It is not like before. Now this time around, immediately we come up like this. Once we see our space, we know that we know where we are. In everybody we gather. It doesn't really matter whether it's Madam Inky, whether it is me, whether it is Nkodu number. We know ourselves. So and this is the kind of focus, and the kind of concentration that we really need at this time. So if you are coming back, you come back, you join the platform, you stay on the listening session, make sure that you support in that aspect of funding, very, very important. If you feel like sending your receipts, it's also part of, something, is good. That is, there is nothing that pride can do about it. It doesn't really matter. Comot shame, make una comot shame, comot pride, comot all those things. What we need now is a J or a Jema. All those our brothers and sisters in African countries, those ones in Zambia, those different places. Why would you allow yourself to be deceived? Why will you allow yourself to be deceived? Can't you align yourself with the working government? All those people that are deceiving you people now with all those their cut and join video they will be making online, and all those nonsense distraction, all those nonsense name, all those nonsense that people should come out from those evil. Those things are evil. Look at the government that is speaking for you. Look at the government that is fighting for you. Look at the government that is protecting you. Look at the government that is is speaking for you in international community. Look at the government that have the lobbies and the international firm that is speaking for you. You have to fund them. You doing any other thing apart from this, it's like you are delaying your freedom. It's like it's like whatsoever that is happening to you today, you are the one causing it, bringing it to yourself. I am telling you. So there is no need for us to allow ourselves to be deceived, because if you check very well, you will find out that in those places that you are today, you don't have the privilege of asking questions. You don't when we are talking of, we are talking about freedom. You don't even have the right of freedom in those places, in those groups that you find yourself, because you don't have the freedom to express or even to ask. Because when you try to ask those some kind of questions, that somehow does not suit to their they blunt you, or they find a way to condition you, to make you feel more or less, to make you feel like, oh, you do not know, you do not have the right to ask that question, or maybe you do not have the right to speak, and you still remain there. How do you feel? What makes you feel comfortable in that kind of place? Instead of you coming out to the light, coming out to identify yourself with your brothers and sisters, the Biafra government in exile, that you have every opportunity, you have every platform, to come in and ask your questions, and everything will be explained, in a manner that you will be able to understand very, very, very well. Why can't you align yourself with that? Don't we understand the meaning of all this kind of all this? Don't we understand the meaning of distraction? What distraction can cause? What distraction can cause is what we are experiencing. Distraction is really taking us back, if not because of those of us who stood our ground. If not for those of us who stood our ground to stand in the right path today, now, where would we have been? Now, ask yourself, in those places that you find yourself all this while, where have they taken you to? All the promises and everything, has it not been empty? Is there any achievement? Is there anything you can show for? There is nothing. But still, the only government that is still speaking, defending the people, is Biafran government in exile. The evidences are there. Everything are there. You can see, even though you try to ignore, but you cannot ignore these facts. So we are always speaking with the fact. We are not just coming up here, speaking on the media and going to bed. We are also doing the job. Our lobbyists are there. We are not paying our lobbyists are not there, relaxing or maybe coming on media, speaking to us, addressing us on the media, just on the media, bringing one. No, 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 no. They are putting out works, and we are seeing their works. The works are speaking, and you can see there are a lot of testimonies about all these things. So what is now holding you back? What is that thing? Is it pride? Is it maybe if you come out now, if you do that, are you deriving joy to see that Biafran government in Ezra that is speaking, that is fighting for the Biafran people, that is the mouthpiece of the Biafran people today? Are you deriving joy to see your brother fall? Are you deriving joy to see what is happening to we the Biafran people? Is that what you mean? That if it is not you, who are you? Who are you? Can you do what, man? Can you sacrifice what my eternal leader Dime Ojukwu has sacrificed? Can you sacrifice it? No. Do you have the wisdom? No. Did God bless you with that with that wisdom? No. Everybody has what God has given to him. This work is shared. If it is for you to donate one ejema, donate it with proudness and dignity. Don't be stupid. If you have 1,000 ejema, donate it with happiness and respect the ones that donate one ejema. Don't think that you are bigger than the ones that donate one ejema, because it is what they have. This is the kind of Biafra that we are fighting for. We are not going to tell you, we are not going to dip our hand inside your pocket to tell you this is what you are going to do. But you have to do sincerely. You have to give. This is the time of giving from your heart, not the one that you feel like you want to give. Because if you want to emulate, we have to emulate our leaders. Those of our brothers and sisters that sacrifice their life, that paid with their blood. And you people think that all these things will be swept under the carpet. You carry your baby stomach and all this, your nonsense jeep up and down on a bad road, useless and smelly shit whole country. You people don't think. You think that all these things will continue. When we are standing and fighting for our freedom, you people want to sit back and say, let's see how they will succeed. We will succeed. We are not joking. We are not joking. I'm going to yield my mic here. Thank you very much.
Oh my God, no.
Jennifer is asking, how do we support?
Yeah, my
Before
brother.
Saturday,
Okay.
everybody out of
Yeah.
the country.
King David,
Contact
my
the
brother,
information
welcome. Yeah.
minister.
Mm,
Go,
just a,
contact us on your
yeah,
power.
things are a
I
bit
have a
hectic.
Facebook
I'll try
group,
and
Money
visit your
Media.
YouTube channel, my dear. I'm so
Money
sorry.
Media. It
When you're
will
ready, you can go
tell
ahead.
you how, who is
Yeah.
your
No, thank you
liaison
so
officer,
much.
depending on the
This from
country
the
you are.
dot. Ooh,
Then the
this.
liaison officer,
Good,
if you don't
good
Yeah,
want
afternoon.
your name to be
yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead
near
before
the
David.
Naria receipt. In Naria
Good afternoon,
receipt,
dear friends.
make sure ni iji
Happy New Year to everyone.
aha gị ka
Happy
atụ
New Year,
aha gị.
Happy New Year to
Onye ọbụla
our
kwesịrị
lobbyists,
na-ajoin na
more
fundraising.
especially.
O nwee ihe ọzọ
Happy
iru
New
ebe
Year
ahụ
to
kwụọlụ ndị na-eweta
our APM.
na-agba ha ume.
Happy New Year to Bridge Cabinet. Happy New Year to everyone, the media, those who have been making things to happen on S, because
anyị na-apụta
all this war is on
na-ekwu
S.
okwu na-ekene ndị
All this
na-ewetara
war is
ha,
on S.
ndị na-eje
And
Washington
we
ego ka eji
back home
eje.
appreciate what you
Ndewo
guys are doing on
for
S,
sharing. Thank
hosting
you
the
for
spaces,
joining.
enlightening our people. Of a truth, we have a rough year. This 2025 has been a year of ups and downs, but at the end of the day, God prevailed. The bridge is standing gallantly, shaking the earth, making waves, doing wonders. We back home know that the bridge are doing wonders. Our APM with the man with the bag, the man with the baby jog, the little bag inside that bag, we appreciate him so much, because what he's doing for us, we back, everybody here is testifying that as humble as he is, he's doing wonders.
The man with the molecule.
So I don't
Yes.
know how
Or
to
the
thank our
suitcase.
APM.
Suitcase.
The suitcase. Because with the suitcase, the zoo are panicking. Bushi Ahmed and the terrorist sympathizers are panicking. They are crying. He's carrying every time. He's always in Washington saying this and that. They have not seen anything. So we want to thank our APM, those donating. For example, those like our lobbies from the cabinet. We want to thank them personally. It's not easy. This year have been a year of ups and downs to Biafrans, from our leader being detained, from detention to sentence to life imprisonment, to our PM being sentenced to prison. So many things have done. Even the mad market woman, the drug addict, trying to sabotage what the real people are doing. In all, Biafrans stood firm. The bridge, the government stood firm, and they are still doing wonders. It's not easy. It's not easy. Many people will come here on phone, they will say, Beast, all this thing you are supporting these people. How do you know that your funds or the money you are contributing is going to the right direction? And I keep telling them, someone that said last 4 months or 5 months that Biafra is already a country that we are going back, we are booking flights for everybody in Europe, in America, and whatever. We are going home with a whistle, pape, like free. Where in this world that as like you go to you as in you have independence, you go whistle, then you now go home. Like many people in the zoo, and I know that Ngozi is a mad woman. On her uncle, God knows, because I don't understand. You blow whistle, plane will just come and carry you come to Biafra land. When you still have Nigerian presence here, we are still using their money. We are still the police checkpoint everywhere, roadblock is marked everywhere. We have declared Biafra, but we are not totally free. The APM, our APM is the one doing the work, because the work our APM is doing is the same work Somalia land have did. They have not been recognized worldwide. This is the work our APM is doing, and I so much appreciate him, because without him lobbying, going day and night in Washington, we will be nowhere. We still be stuck with the division group, respect our PM, do this, fall back to the government, all those their gossip they are doing every day. I say one time, we in Biafra land, we used to gather, we debate. Even those who claim, I don't love Biafra, they are scamming people, they are doing this and that. If you meet me smart, if I talk to you 20 minutes, you know repent. You know say God know them, God know them my head. Because you know that we know that you people just hate Biafra for no reason. You just want people to be poor, so that you buy half bag of rice and give them oil. They come and billionaire, this and that. Next year the same thing. We want internal peace and forever freedom. We want forever freedom. That's what we are fighting for Biafra. Our own freedom. In freedom, you have everything we prayed for. Anybody supporting Nigeria at this point in time, more than 1 year or senator or house of rep or governor or anything connected to the government, no sound person will support Nigeria. Not even now, they are trying to tax them from tomorrow, because they will suffer. That money that we have been crying for them to come and donate to the government for us to fund our freedom, Tinubu will take it wholeheartedly and they will do nothing. As they even planning their doing protest, they will do nothing. The money will be collected from their bank and nothing will happen. Fund their freedom, no. Support people that are doing it, no. They will come on us, Elohim, this and that, even those in America. That's why I used to say all the time, I will not say anything much, because anytime I want to come to the space and speak, they will attack my account. Maybe if I want to request for the mic, they will throw me out from Twitter. One day, it's all these people in abroad sabotaging. You are not contributing, and no one is forcing you to contribute, but you be on your S handle, castigating, talking down on what we are doing. But men are dying here. Boys, women, boys and girls are dying here. Okay, look at the tragedy that's happening just 6 days ago. A fire had been burning in a house. Lagos State government, immediately they had the names of the people that they are crying for help, that they are Igbo people. They have not sent anybody to go there and rescue them. But all the same, we are warned. Use this your billions you are using to buy a house in Lekki or whatever. Fund your liberation. Because at the end of the day, most of these things you have outside will be destroyed. And you come back crying. And someone will come and say, if not for the way IPOB is destroying things now, who will go to Lagos and invest? Where is IPOB destroying things? Do you have evidence? No. In this struggle, in this year 2025, I realized that many people hate Biafra without no reason. If you ask them why they hate Biafra, they will say they don't have reason. No. Nandekali is harsh. Simon used to feel too big. Look at this one. This there's no reason, no. You have not met NNAMDI KANU in person. Neither do you know someone in person. You even support your so-called empty baron billionaires over our leaders that are fighting for our freedom, that are in incarceration, that are in prison. Useless billionaires that goes about with more than 50 convoy of security. But they claim that Igbo land is safe. Nobody said that Igbo land is not safe. But if it's that more safe from Fulani that them created, why would they be working out with more posts, security here and there? Fund of freedom, nothing. They just want us to be impoverished. Every December, ebute rice, ebute ganatoy, line up, do video. They'll be shouting for them. Every year, the same thing. How many senators in America or in Congress in UK have been buying rice and ganatoy to be sharing everybody? Because not everybody is okay. When you go out to work, you make money. You live like a sound person. When you have issues, when you have a health issue, you make call. The ambulance will come and pick you. Or when you have any attack,
This my
but
brother,
nothing.
this big Eweliwe, you see that area of sharing rice and oil. Ibia Nobodo Igbo, when you come to the West or in Europe now, do you know how it works? It's not something that an individual have. It's not something that individual have the right. Talk less of coming to do it openly. Talk less of it is not done. It is the right of the citizens, especially those vulnerable ones that does not have the job. It is their right. All right. And when they have office to go, then whenever they will give them that thing with respect. Do you understand? And this is what these people are fighting. So imagine all happen. Those things, all those kind of things, it has entered their brain and it has now become part of part of the people. And this is what Biafra government is bringing to our people. Yeah, we are in our trust. This is the kind of freedom that when those people that does not have work, that does not have food, we have the right to go to a place where they will be respected and given those things that really that really belongs, that they deserve as their right, not begging. And when they don't beg. Nobody have the right to even say when you are walking on the street to even beg or ask somebody something. It is an assault, and if the police see you, you will be arrested. It is a crime. So all these things we hear, this is what Biafra is bringing to our people. In case our people don't understand, we have to start thinking this way. Thank you very much, my brother. Anyway, that I just interjected you in that place. I want our people to understand the meaning of those acts, that kind of acts. Abraham, that time they feel that they are helping them, that they are actually, taking. I don't know whether they are trying to take glory or take that relevance and all those things. No, this is not what we want in Biafra land. So I want our people to know that we are coming out from that kind of situation as well. As soon as Biafra comes, those kind of experience, we will never experience it in Biafra land. Thank you.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you, Mazi. The truth here is that in homeland, people are waking up. People are waking up day and night. Even those who are not in S, they are waking up, because I told these guys that the more you do your selection, the more you suffer. The more you go for a crossover, you cross over the bigger problem. If you even run the floor, nothing will change. 1st January next year, if you no pay them, they go deal with you. They close your shop. This country doesn't send you. Country that call themselves a several nation. France is with your database now. Britain are preparing their food soldiers. Okay, in a country that people believe that it will work, their drug addict president is on vacation, where Trump in America is trying to do the need for him. In a working country that passed the law of tax, different law from the House of Rep, and different law for the people that are going to pay the tax. But Nigeria will work. I've told people several times that Nigeria wasn't built to work. It was a business empire. Go back to the root. Read your history. Many people in this Nigeria, they don't even read history. Okay, for example, I have a very good friend who is an obedient. He used to hold space. I asked him, guy, time it in hold space. I use it and talk about Biafra. Forget that. If you don't want to fund, talk about Biafra. You used to have a lot of people listening to you. Talk about Biafra. You say, if I talk about Biafra now, people will start unfollowing me. I will become irrelevant. Okay, your country will make you to be irrelevant. No problem. At the end of the day, you will suffer because when the rain will start, it will beat mama, papa, and pikin. So all these things now, some things are happening in this country. They are doing it deliberately. Most of Igbos that are online, they are claiming influencers because of the little token that they are receiving from Elon Musk. They feel like maybe if you talk about Biafra, they will be sabotaged, this and that. But with or without them, Biafra is here because I didn't even see much media war from Somaliland. They were recognized. They were busy in Washington, lobbying, doing the needful, crying their grievances. At the end of the day, they were recognized. So recognition must come to Biafra very soon. And all of them that have been sabotaged, I know all of them, I know most of them in person. I'll never come and say, if you don't do this, I'll do this. Biafra going first. That money we don't pay. Better make you go for Kaduna because we can't be fighting for this Biafra, even the little way we can. And you come one day and come and say, I got a computer engineer. I'm a politician. You don't want a computer engineer. People that are doing computer engineer, you have them, enough of them in Ukraine. You have them in Russia. You have Igbos in America, Indonesia. Most of them are literate, expert, wizard. We have them, and they are still contributing their little way. You are here in the zoo. You know what you're passing through in the zoo. Like this now, this is almost 4 days now. You never see light. You don't have power bank. You are crying. But someone will come out one day and say, Nigeria has this, Nigeria is trying, it's safe. You can make money and eat it here peacefully. You can only make money and eat it here if it's illegal money. Once you make that money, you call SARS office, tell them now, able to go, you'll be flexing. Minus it. Maybe you make that money, even as you bought the drink, even the fast food, they will arrest you because they already position people that will attract you. But they cannot track bandits. They cannot track fuel enhancement. The country wasn't built to work. If you want, argue it from now to next 500 years, it can never work. It will be more worse than worse. Look at how useless Trumbu replied the post of Anthony Joshua just before yesterday in the space of 2 hours. But people have been dying every day. This vagabond have not tweeted about them. Even US did a job for him. He couldn't even tweet it, say, USA, thank you. But he have bought more than 150 Hummer bus for campaign. Renewed hope of 2027. Many people will still vote for him because when they bring out the rice and the beans or whatever they are giving to you people, you still go and vote for them. Fund the liberation, no. Now they have repackaged terrorists in the name of forest guard to unleash to us again. The forest guard have not reached 1 week. They have done kidnapping in Ogun State. They have kidnapped people in Ogun State. They use that forest guard. In the country, nobody knows. Nobody knows their right. Ordinary essay to the president is forming a security outfit. He's not a military man. But people, it is insecurity, and everybody brings his idea. Sometimes if I go to other people's space and listen to what they reason, even if I'm not that much educated, these people are just very, very stupid. That's why Oyendu said that you go to school in the zoo and come back more stupid because their education is nonsense. Forest guard that Shegumi had been talking about over since 2021. I asked one guy yesterday that Shegumi might be the one to tell Trumbu, you know, our agreement, your Emilokon agreement, release that forest guard to our forest. Then they will finish us with the Islamisation agenda. Okay, now everything's happening in the zoo and everywhere. Who is to be blamed? Some people in abroad and in Holland say, if not NNAMDI KANU and Simon that open all this wound now, these people will not do this to Igbo people, to our businesses. But some of them are here, you are here listening to Kazim and this useless governor of Ogun State speech, conversation on voice note. How do you want to destroy Igbo people? This is a deliberate act to destroy, to erase Igbo race. But no, we keep embracing them. Patriotic Igbos. Odozi one of Nigeria. Ndị Makesheme. All our billionaires. None of them have for one day advocated for something good. Immediately they posted about is injustice or this and that. They're just saying their biggest threat have been removed. But they forget that those who sold their own cannot be trusted. What I know is that before this year that's entering, we divide. Most of them will still suffer more losses, especially in Lagos and Abuja. It's either they act shamefully and stop coming on the media to talk about it, or they will fund the freedom. Because at the end of the day, they must be dragged to fund the freedom, or all of them will die in silence. And even if they die in silence, when the freedom comes, they will account and pay us. Because they can't have billions. When people are suffering with token, supporting the freedom, you come tomorrow and come and tell us, in this place in Oba, in Himereba, you don't care about Himereba. What did you do when we are talking about this freedom? You did nothing. So Himereba is none of our business. We have suffered a lot from these people called Igbo Efulefu. Look at how Gumi is working all the whole media, saying his mind. Nothing happened to him, but our leader, I don't want to cry because that day on 20th of November, our leader was sentenced. I know what I passed through. And 20th of December, this month, was my birthday. I said, I will never celebrate birthday again to our leader will be released. Because it pains me. The protest that she already did was to know my own mad. Nobody showed up. They did it. I know that nothing will happen. You just they did, and our leader already knew that this will happen. He pushed his lawyers away, and they did their thing. Now, look at what happened in Sokoto. People are crying, it's Trump leave Sanford and go to Sokoto. America, you don't know the history of America. America cannot be shooting bomb anywhere. America will be shooting the warehouse of the bomb. Those people they used to produce all those terrorists, they are gathering, their meeting house. Not the place they used to go and unleash. They destroyed those people. Because of the losses, they couldn't even say it. Imagine I see COS to go to Sultan, to tell Sultan, sorry, Makahemria, because there was a great loss. And we are very, very happy. And we pray for more because we are helpless here. Trump is come and help us. And the more Trump is helping us, the more the North are crying. And the more the division of the country is going smoothly. Because the more they destroy their borders with the Fulani terrorists, the more they are saying, Trump want to divide the country. That's our prayers every day. Trump divide the
But
country.
the Fulanis are not keeping quiet now. Fulani, they have all this building that the market that is burning, it's still them fighting. So they're not keeping quiet. So what we do is to fight, also to continue to fight back. And how do we fight back? In funding, coming together the more and more. Already we have a government in exile, de facto government in homeland. If you're in homeland, if you're in Nigeria, go and get involved with your de facto government. Identify your new state, join them in what they are doing. Because Fulani are not stopping. You understand? They stopped them on the 25th, yes. And what next? They started attacking through burning the buildings. See how many story buildings they burnt. People are still trapped inside till date. You understand? Beast. So yes. We must continue.
Thank you.
Conclude so we can give another
what I want to say is that we must fund our liberation. We must fund many people are in the village enjoying, laughing. Oh, Easter talker. Our men on the ground are the ones doing the magic. Our men on the ground are the ones blocking those people that would have attacked you with your Easter talker. But if I say it, they will say, you and this Biafra stuff. Not, I'm telling you the fact. If our men are not resisting them day and night, most of you will not go to village. But they're in the village enjoying. Even their so-called billionaires and criminals give away and do to her. We must fund our liberation every day and night. We must protect Biafra land by all costs. As Trump Obama said once, that keeping Nigeria one is a task, has not been done. Liberating Biafra to be a total freedom nation is a task that everybody, both unborn and bond, must take as priority. We must get Biafra. We must fund our men. We must fund our lobbies. We must fund our everything fundable for us to get Biafra. We must fund it. And anything I want to bring.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Beast. Beast from Dot. I salute you. It's our military, not men. Military, and we must fund our liberation. You understand, and recognition. And Biafrans are facing an existential threat, and such Biafra must exit Nigeria by fire, by force. We must remove all the traces of terrorist Fulani Islamic government out of our land. Call yourself a forest guard or forest guard. Call yourself a bubago. Call yourself udogachi. Call yourself ndiakodo. Call yourself a sari dokobo. Call yourself
Ovoko. Ovoko.
okoko. Okoko.
Enwere
Call
ovoko.
yourself okoko. Call yourself ikwi. Call yourself whatever your name is. So far as you're still working with Nigeria government, direct or indirectly, you're a terrorist and you're after our lives. Okay? So far as somehow you are entangled with Soludo, you are entangled with Bubago, you are entangled with Hope who's a danger, you are entangled with any of these Nigeria governors and councillors and the chairmen. So far as you are entangled with them and you are calling yourself AVG, Special Force, Nigeria Police, Nigeria Army, whatever you are in Biafra land, you're a terrorist. You are killing our people. Okay, so stop hiding. We know you. Biafrans, identify your enemies. All these people, you see them roaming along the streets of Biafra land. They call themselves forest guard. Ebubago. Give me their names one more. Udogachi, Ndakodo, Asarib Dokobo, Ikuku, Ikwi, Okoko, or Ikuku. Eh?
Ovoko.
Okay,
Ovoko.
Ovoko. All of you. So far as you are entangled with Nigeria government, direct or indirectly, with Nigeria governors, with Nigeria Otimbu, with Nigeria councillor, with Nigeria chairman, with Nigeria president, all of you are terrorists. You are out to kill our brothers and sisters in Biafra land. Biafrans, identify your enemy very well. Nigeria police is Boko Haram Nigeria police. Nigeria military is Boko Haram Nigeria military. They are all your enemies. And we must eliminate and remove all of them from our land so we can be free. Wake up, Biafrans. Wake up. You are facing an existential threat. You must identify your enemies. Listen, these Fulanis, don't underrate them. They use so many styles. They are using their genetic intermixed breed in our land to deceive and confuse you and distract you. Jihad, Islamic jihad is not stopping. We have even seen the so-called brothers and sisters. They said they have now joined Islam. They have become Ajia Nkechi, Ahmed Chukuma, Muhammad Chukuma. The thing is not even blending. You understand? They have lured our brothers and sisters to Islam. They are not part of. And let me tell you, if you enter and join yourself to be an Islamic Igbo, Islamic Biafra, freedom you will never find. Forever you will remain a slave. They will even build your mosque different for you, or they will even tell you, you know what? Some will have right to be in the mosque, and some like you, genetic intermixed breed, will be on the road praying. Slavery will not depart from your families and from your lives. It's not a cause. I'm telling you the way Fulani, Islamic jihadists function and their caliphate function. Forever you will remain slaves. They will use you, kill your brothers and sisters, come after you later. You will be the last to fall, but falling, you must fall. Because if you're not a Fulani, you can never be like Fulani. Ask Hausa, they will tell you. You see all of them now crying. That's why they're telling you, they are good Hausa, they are good Muslim, and they are bad because Hausa, they have rejected Islam, but they don't know how to come full out. They are not telling you there's a good Islam and there's bad one. But the thing is that if you read your Quran, you will know that the jihadists are the good Islam and that you are the bad one because you don't abide by the rules inside Quran. So is it that you leave them because you can't be them? You can't function like them. You know, chopping another person's head is not normal. Your heart don't accept it. Renounce the religion already. That's what you're supposed to do. Walk away from Islam. That is what you're supposed to do. So when you're telling us that there's good Islam, that Fulani is the bad Islam, and you, Hausa, is the good Islam, you lie, you. Is it that you are ignorant or you are using takia. And I'm telling you, go on. Kiki, I have your. You see, I see your mic open. Go on. You want to add to?
Oh no. I'll talk about something later.
Okay, because I see your mic open. Okay, so you see, because I'm trying to, bring the whole thing together so that you may take a stand. It's all about choices that people make. Make your choice. You want to be a Christian, a Biafran. If you want to be a Biafran, then you must abide by these three religions. Because you see, you can't be a Biafran Muslim because as soon as you begin to read your Quran, we begin to have clash again. And we can't fight for the rest of how many years? Losing well over 20 million Biafrans because of this same Islam, only to have a Biafran Islam. Or not possible. If not so, we can as well remain in terrorist Nigeria government hands. So Biafrans, even Hausa is running away from Islam. Some are embracing Islam in Igbo Biafra land. Wake up because of your long throats. Wake up. I see Asari saying that he's a Biafran. If you're a Biafran, you can't be a Muslim. Because if you're a Biafran, automatically you can't be a Muslim. Muslims are Arabs. That's why Quran is written in Arab. Okay? They change you. Why are they changing your name? If it only has to do with religion, I tell you, it has to do with your culture. It has to do with your person. It has to do with your soul. It has to do with your people. So when you accept Islam, you are turning yourself direct or indirectly to being an Arab. And this is why some African countries are telling the world, listen, we are not Arabs. Somaliland are telling them that we are not Arabs, that they are not Arabs. Very soon you will see a lot of them changing from Islam to their traditional religion or to whatever religion they believe in. Oh, breaking news. Iranians are now telling you know what? You see this, your Islam, and they are denouncing Islam like hell. God, there's riots going on in Iran as I speak. Ladies are removing their hijab and throwing it away, burning it. They have said enough with Islam. Enough, because Islamic packaging, they are sick and tired.
Exactly.
And you don't tell me Biafrans are here. Some of Biafrans are trying to embrace it, or some Nigerians are trying to embrace it.
Say a lie. No.
Denounce Islam, because they are the people. They have been the problem the whole world have. They have been the problem Biafrans have. They have been the problem Nigeria has. Denounce Islam so you can see peace. We can fight this fight for well over how many years? Like I said, losing well over 20 million souls, lives in Biafra. Only Biafra. I'm not talking about the rest of Nigeria. Biafra only have lost well over 20 million from 1967 till date, only to end up in the hands of Orabu Fulani. Islamic Orabu Fulani. It's not possible. So one he will only Igbo, he will only Biafra. He will be wenye Allah. Wefutakwa big back maka ara work. Ịma na enwetacha Biafra ọgụ ọzọ agabidokwe. Because we can't continue. We can't continue doing the same thing and expecting a change. We have fought this fight and still fight. We have fought this fight and we are still fighting, only to end up to start another fight because of your ignorance on what Islam is all about. Go and read Quran. You find that you have entered into an occult. You have sold your soul to the devil. Wake up, Biafrans. I'm talking to Biafrans and to whoever it might concern on what you have put yourself into. Wake up. There's nothing like a peaceful Islam. It doesn't exist. If not so, you have not started reading Quran. You read Quran, you find out you have become a terrorist. So, Hausa, wake up. Come out of among them. Biafrans, wake up. Asari, say you're a Biafran, then come out of Islam. Ikwikwi said you're a Biafran, then come out from Islam. We don't want Islam in Biafra land. If not so, this fight will continue forever. And we don't want to see this fight with our children and our children's children. And this is why we are fighting, to liberate ourselves. Liberating ourselves from Nigeria is liberating ourselves from Islam. Do you get it or not? Liberating ourselves from Islamic terrorist Nigeria government is liberating ourselves from Islam. Do you now understand the fight? And so if you're a Biafran and you're still embracing Islam, it's either you carry your bag and join them in Futajalon or in Saudi Arabia or in Turkey. You decide to stay in Biafra land, then you must reconvert yourself, because we are not originally Islam. Okay? And Islam is not friendly. It's not friendly. It's not peaceful. So when you're telling me that you are sorry and you're friendly, you lie, because your Quran does not say so. Okay, because that's what Asari is propaganding. Nimburumin.
Say
Thank
that
you.
my view,
Okay.
Dr. David Kanu is off
Nobody is
for a very long
accepting
time.
Islam.
I don't know
Yeah,
if
so
you.
David, you
Oh,
have the mic, because I
access
know
no
when
no
David comes, we
kahama na
can
ya
stay
again.
here for 1 hour. So you have the whole mic and do it,
They want
handle
to
it the way
see
you want.
our reaction.
David,
About the reaction,
Unky, your mic
they
is
do
open. You want to
another
add
one.
something before David?
No, Dr. David can go ahead.
Okay.
About now,
Guys, remember 3 o'clock we'll bring down the
if you
stage
did not
for another
react,
person to bring up.
they will
Okay, so David, you have
they
the mic.
will put another picture and say, "Oh, thousands are accepting terrorist religion." Ketekpa dọwa ga anya dị ya. Ka anyị mechaa ka anyị nweta nwoke ahụ ka mpewu. Ọ gịnị na-eme biko? Stella, please check your network. They want to bring down the page.
Stella, I'm distracted. Yeah, please.
Oh, thank you, Abby. David, you have the mic. Okay, so you're not free. Okay, you wanted to add to something, or you wanted to bring more new points for us. Go on.
Okay. Good. All right. So let's talk about some of these our people that don't want to support Biafra. Yes, but they enjoy when they come back for Christmas. People will rally around them, because I saw this one with Afon Tonto, Cubana chief priest. Eh, You see that kind of thing, that he came back with bags of rice, boxes of noodles, granite oil, butenka, butenka. Old women were dancing, children were hugging him. That is why they don't want Biafra. Intimidation, buga, deriving joy from other people's poverty situation. You're embracing APC. Yes, they're all supporting Tinubu. They like this one that are from Ihiala. What is his name? Um, ah, anyway, that KC brother. All those things are Tinubu boys. They help Tinubu. They carry drugs. We all know that. That is why when you talk about Biafra, they want to suppress it, because they don't want this thing, this Biafra resources that are in Biafra land to spread across our people, so that this poverty will be alleviated. You come home, your ill-gotten wealth, you'll be sharing it to our people like peanuts and poppers. We don't want that. We want that trend to stop. I chokopose. When ordinary man is coming home from Christmas, children will be running after their cars. No, it doesn't happen in Obodo Igbo. Mba no, nye ka ịbụ. Everybody is equal here, man. If you carry your nonsense car that you got in under pay monthly installments, carry it and fuck off, man. Who cares?
Ndara. Ụfọdụ ga ha
That's the
abịa
kind of
enye
life
ha
we want
ndị na-enye ha
our
life.
people and our children to
Onye
live
kwuru na
in
amụghọ
years to come.
ihe a na-enye ha.
You must be equal. We don't want that. Hey, let me clean your car. We want it to stop. No, we don't want that gate man. There's no gate man here. Everywhere is open. And then anyway, we have there are rules here. There are the kind of gates. You know, you don't build your gates. People must be seen inside your compound. That is where it is here in London and the whole over UK. And I believe I see that kind of thing in United States as well. People must be seeing your inside what you're doing inside your compound. Oh,
And a trigger first. You know, you had a first.
Tụ a ka ọ dị ma na Amerịka.
Yes, can you hear me now?
Because Chelun and Kiru now drop a point. Write it down, and then later we can come back to it. Think you go on because you know see you
good,
Chelun now interrupt Zinke because think you go on.
good. That is the kind of life that we want. Yes. Hey, I've mentioned that's when you construct houses. That tall gate, that one gigantic gate that is so scary, like you No, 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 no. It won't be allowed. Yes, because some people will go and be killing and doing organ harvesting inside their nonsense mansion, burying pregnant women inside their house mansion. But we wouldn't know. No, we must reconstruct our Biafra. We must reconstruct our place. We want that boy trend to stop. There's no gate man here. What do you hear? They can gate man after building house. You go and build another small one in front of your house to put a boki. Well, there's nothing like that here. There's nobody that will come and wash your car. Burumotogi, ngba. Either you wash it yourself in front of your house, or you take it to car wash. Some supermarkets here they have automatic one. All those nonsense mentalities must
I
stop.
was 20.
When I saw that Kubana chief priest Afontonto, what he was doing with our Biafran children, it pained my heart. Children that God blessed with numerous resources, Agozili Biafran, Gozikwa, that running after Afontonto, nonsense money that he got from APC. Didn't you see him go to kneel before that nonsense Shetima? After uselessing himself there, they raped him there. He went to go and bow and plead so that his nonsense businesses will continue in Lagos. And then you bring down the evil gotten blood money to come and share to our children. See our children, Biafra children, running after him,
If I
looking badly dressed.
you are going to have
We
fire.
must change our
The
we
young people
must
were
change our people. We
just
must upgrade our system.
anụ ọhịa ị na-abịa ajụ
These people are the people that
where are we going?
we have
Enter
a lot of battle to
Tiger
fight.
Base.
Yes,
Hello,
and I believe Somalilanders, they have this kind of people that are benefiting from the evil government. Yes, they have it. Every freedom fighting states, they have this kind of thing. So we have a lot of battle, my dear. Yes. That is why we are very grateful to America for supporting. Yes, for supporting us. Without them giving Israel that go ahead, Israel will not have that power to recognize Somaliland. Hammer backbone. And though America is that backbone. Yes. America ebuka. That too much. And Hakwechiri. Yes, they are ready to fight the whole world. Yes, because they know that when you recognize the Somaliland, It reduces terrorism. The whole point is all this terrorism disturbing the world. They want to bring it down. Can you see Haka? Yes, and that is why we want to attach ourselves behind as they are pushing Israel. Yes, adults, not Biafra. Nigeria is already a terrorist country. You can't mekwatala Nigeria because UK is and France are already is getting Islamized. So the thing is now let Israel replace UK. That thing UK used to do before. Israel will now replace you. If you go there, how was Ejima? America and Israel, how was Ejima now? Yes, they are now conjoined. Dr. David, let me allow you. Because it happened, it pains me. I don't want our children. Mbakwa. Our children are in rags. It needs to stop. Go ahead, Dr. David.
Thank you. Shall before Dr. David, shall need drop a bomb here. Shall Karibia. Dr. David, shall Mankiru Nanda anointing. Kaina this morning. You know, because you are making a whole lot of points here. I saw it myself. It really broke my heart. This is the kind of life they want us to continue to live. A life of Imakwanda, a life of intimidation, a life of you are no good. It's only them that is good. You understand? Meanwhile, they have killed, they have brought ill wealth amongst us, and they're using it to intimidate others. You know, and now a little boy, a little girl watching Obi Kubano dividing rice. What would a little boy do? Can he hitch on a rapolo, dream on a raffle a little boy? A dream on a raffle a little boy is to go and do Ogwego and come back and be dividing money and rice like Obi Kubano. That is what they are selling out to the young ones. It really broke my heart. So I don't even know somebody else saw it, Inky. I didn't know you noticed it. This is the life they are trying. That is why they have refused to come and support our freedom fight, because they want this kind of life. They want this kind of life that they are looking at. Like you said, they will build big gates everywhere, so that even when they are they have killed somebody and buried inside their altar or buried inside their houses, you won't know. Some will do money ritual, and the person, or sometimes they will tie the person inside the person's house. And they said, when they do all these Nigerian wicked Nigerian films you watch, this is what they are selling to our people, or what is happening already there in Nigeria. They will do sometimes, you see, they will do some ritual with a woman. The woman will be alive. They will cage the woman inside one of their rooms, and then the ritualists will now, each morning they will go there, the woman will be vomiting money for them, and then they collect, and when you now see them spreading it, listen, if you work hard for your money, you can't come out and be spreading money like that, I tell you. Have you seen Dangote? Dangote self is not even his own money. Who again? Or Emerson? Who are these hard-working people? Have you ever seen them throwing money in the air like that? I've never seen them. If you suffer and get on, work hard and be a rich person, you can't come, you won't have that mind to come out and be throwing money in the air. Or not possible. So that's a red flag already. When you out there throwing money and anyhow you want it, is a red flag on you from me already. That you are, is either you're a ritualist or you're a corrupt politician or you're working with them. Simple. This is what we hate. This is what we Biafrans hate. We want a normal life for our people. We don't want boy system in Biafra land. Because abroad here, Obi Kubana or Chief Priest Kubana, I don't know what his name is, I don't care. He travels abroad. He can't say he don't see things happen abroad and see how he can bring it back to where he is, he call his country. No, he will go abroad, enjoy himself, shine and do whatever, come back and then treat people around him like a slave. You understand? You see people bowing to you and you are enjoying it. You see children bowing to you. You enjoy. That's a red flag on you already. It's a red flag. So this boy trend must stop, like our sister said. You see Getman, they build house, they say Getman. Very soon, self Aboki will not see. No wonder. You know, one of our brothers that was trapped inside the building was telling his wife, "Oh, listen, telling his wife, please look for Aboki to come and remove the blocks. Aboki to come and remove the blocks for you. Aboki that put the fire will now come and remove the blocks for you. Is it not that Aboki mentality thing? Is it not a boy thing? Is it not this Makwanda world thing? Abroad, it does not exist. If you love so much, you are born boy. You know, boy is in your blood. Eh? Biafra will come and agents, establishments. How do you call it? Agents, yes, working agents. Eh? You go there and enroll yourself. You will be an official boy. Salary comes, uniform comes, you finish, you report to your company. A company, if you like boy, if you like the work of gate man, is in your blood. Because after all, everybody, some people cannot dream across their head. So, only dream, but then you will do it in a more modernized and standard way. So not where you have a boss now be mistreating you and be throwing money on the floor for you to pick or sharing rice. Meanwhile, they can pay you salary. You understand what I mean? Like our sister said it. Thank you, Unki. You are just on point this morning. I appreciate you. And we'll go to David and Nana. David and Nana, you have the mic. Guys, 3 o'clock will bring down the space.
Our sister Nkiru was under
Mhm.
the anointing of Chukwu Okike Abiyama for her to say that. And that is the reason why they don't want Biafra land to be developed. That is the reason why you don't see any industrialization coming to Biafra. More importantly, light, good roads, good network, hospitals, because they know that when Biafra land have all these amenities, Biafran people can be able to do things miraculously with the help of Chukwu Okike Abiyama. I will be like them. They don't want you to be like them. They want every December they will buy 1 bag of rice, share it into 10, rebaggage it into 20 pieces and send it to communities. They want every year there will be seeing people that will be coming to their houses, line up to collecting food. That is the reason why they cannot talk about Mazinan. They may talk about Mazinan, but they can never support his ideology. Because the ideology of our leader NNAMDI KANU is for everybody to have equal opportunity, to have the same thing that you have, because under Biafra, the government will make provision for each and every Biafran citizen, every Biafran women and children. We cannot suffer under Biafra. So these people know that when Biafra comes, they are no longer going to be relevant in Biafra land. Nobody is going to worship them, dead God. Nobody is going to line up to wash their clothes and wash their cars and bow down for them, because then everybody will be a matter of his household. And that is why they can never support Biafra. They will only talk about our leader, but they can never support his cause. So we have to change that mindset. And this is the reason why we are talking about Biafra. Wonderful Biafrans all over the world that are listening. You see, the Biafran Republic government in Eza have a very good vision for Biafran land. The Biafran people that you see on this platform who are supporting the government of Biafra has a very big opportunity to make things happen for Biafran people. And because of that, we are asking for your support so that together we can be able to move this mountain that is before us. That mountain we are going to turn into baseline. Nigeria is going to be turned to a baseline because Nigeria is the obstacle to our progress. Nigeria is the obstacle to our development. Nigeria is the obstacle to our advancement, joined by the British and the cohorts and all these food that we have in Biafran territory who only want to be worshipped as demigods. So if you support our government and the government of Biafra be able to lobby America and America recognizes Biafra as a nation, your job is done. How do you support? Financially is what we need at this particular time, because the lobbyists in America are being paid. The attorneys in America are being paid. And there are other opportunities that we need finance. And the people of Biafra who are contributing at this particular time cannot be able to foot the bill. It's very, very important that each and every one of you who want a better Biafra should come on board and support this Biafra cause. Very, very important. Having said that, I want to appreciate every one of you who is here. You see, the Bible God, when Jesus was told, oh, your people, your mother, I look for you. What did he tell them? He said, those of them who are doing the will of my Father who is in heaven, these are my people. Those who are speaking the word of God, who are teaching the word of God, these are my father, these are my mother, these are my brothers, these are my sisters. So I want to really appreciate every one of you because you all are my family, you all are my sisters, you all are my brothers, because you are doing the will of Elohim. You are fighting for freedom of my generation. You are fighting so that my children, your children will be free from the terrorist Nigerian state. So, Sister Stella, you know how much you have been here for this struggle. Even when the turbulent times came, you have only stand very strong. You did not waver. I appreciate you. I say Happy New Year to you in advance. My own sister Nkiru, even when they called you obedient, they knew that you have wholeheartedly come to support the freedom of your people. They tried to demoralize you. They tried to downplay what you are doing. They tried to discourage you, but you stood very strong. And today, those who called you obedient, they are not only obedient, but they are one Nigerianist. And you have been able to write your name in the sands of time and history in Biafra Restoration Project. Thank you so much, Sister Nkiro. Happy New Year to you in advance for what you are doing for the Biafran people. Our own 1 million Nonso. Nonso, I appreciate you because you have been in this fight, consistently fighting for the freedom of your generation and your race. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you for being very strong and standing for this government. Our Obi Chicago, you have taken a lot of bullets. You have been criticized. You have been fought against. You have been called all manner of names. But remember, our leader said they will call you all manner of names to discourage you. Even Nelson Mandela was called a terrorist. So my sister Obi Chicago, I appreciate you for standing so strong in this BRGI government and fighting for the freedom of your people. Happy New Year to you in advance, my sister. Simon Ekpa Ikuku, the gentle breeze. I appreciate you, your commitment and your doggedness as well.
Hold on,
Odogwu,
David, actually, crazy way to do me here. So, it one on count. As now, we get the unu never.
okay. Well, Ogu Hajiji Dae o Ogu Chukwu Okike Abịama. It is only the Spirit of God that is in each and every person that you see on this platform. Everybody that have withered the storm, that never fell on the wayside, even when the storm was so raging and you didn't know what to do. But Okike himself guided each and every one of us to be on the path of truth. So anybody that tells you, yes, Ogu Jesus, Ogu Mazi NNAMDI KANU ka eji wee jide gị. Because Mazi NNAMDI KANU have not deviated from what he was doing. I want to tell that person, our Ogechukwu Nkere was called like Mazi NNAMDI KANU and our prime minister. And he had been standing so strong for the freedom of his people. Even when he was called all manner of names, they called him criminal, they say he's a Nigerian agent, they say he's working for CIA, they say he's working for US to destabilize Biafra. But Ogechukwu Nkere never looked back. He never withered because he knew that the task ahead is very, very heavy for him. And he knows that any distraction, Biafran Restoration Project will be destroyed. He has to remain focused. He was not shaking. He didn't shiver. he stood very strong. I remember what our leader said, Mazin NNAMDI KANU, that when the time comes, a lot of the people will be bought over. And if you are not for Biafra, you will be bought over. But once you are for Biafra, anything that they do against you, it can never succeed. So Chukwunkere is a God sent, and that is why he. William Eloy, you have been here as well. There, Sam Enzi, our own senior citizen, Ben Owabo. Ben Owabo, you remember what has been happening in Biafran Restoration Project. Between 1967 to 1970, you know what Biafran people went through. And you said that you are going to be in this generation of those that will make sure that Biafra is restored in this our generation. You have stood your ground and you continue to fight. Our senior to you as well in advance. It's eminent. So that Biafra is visible. And you are now saying it's been a Biafra. And so it's going to be. You have always remained consistent. You have always remained committed to this cause. I appreciate you, my brother. Continue to do what you are doing. Veteran Dragon. Veteran Dragon. Veteran Dragon. A man with a very wisdom of okay. You saw it all with your education, with your intellectual capabilities, and with the experience you have had in life. You know that Biafra need to be free, and that is why you have brought out yourself to be part of those who is going to make it happen. I salute you, my senior colleague. Ndewo nwa Chineke, and Happy New Year in advance. Jack Obiara, greetings from here as well. Senator Edles Leroy, Ndewo nwa Chineke, for being here, truthful on the cause. May Okike continue to guide and protect you. Simon Ekpandidi Stella, Ndewo Nlewem Daniel, you weathered the storm as well. You saw men come and men go. You saw how people fell apart at the cause of this freedom. You remain consistent in the path of truth. I appreciate you, my brother. Continue to stand on the my wonderful brother. I appreciate what you are doing for the Biafran people. Continue to stand on the path of truth. Okike will continue to bless each and every one of you. These are my brothers. These are my sisters. Frank Agude, Obi AJ, Solomon Deborah, William Eloy, Men of Steel, Chidebere, Obiora, Obiefne, Blessed, Biafra Free Energy Tech, my brother, my comrade. You also that the storm. You know how we fought in this part of the world. How many names they called us. But yet, we know that we are students of our leader and we can never fall apart. Kudos to you, my own brother. I salute you and continue to be on the path of truth. We are taking stock because this is the last day of the year 2025. And Okike must bear us witness that we came, we saw, we conquered. We didn't allow the things of this world to override our judgment. We never fell on the hands of the enemies. They want to derail our movement. They wanted to stop our freedom. But we all stood very gallantly strong for Mazin NNAMDI KANU, for Mazin Simon Ekpa, and for the Biafran cause. Egigwe, Ndewo, our own babe. Greetings as well. Love Bundo. You have been in the cabinet. You continue to do exploits, supporting our government for the freedom of your people and the generation even yet unborn. Greetings and Happy New Year in advance. Oluchukwu Solomon, Simon Ekpa, Nwa Biafra. Freedom is my right. The camp from the camp from Oraweze. Omalata, Ome, Ehite, Augustine. These people, I really appreciate every one of you But I want to appreciate my senior colleagues, the ones I remember, the ones I did not remember. Our own minister, Betty Ford, you have been consistent. Greetings from here and Happy New Year in advance. Mary Tekam, greetings Nwa Chineke. You have also remained very consistent. Even when the storms were raging, you never fell apart. Sister Eunice, appreciate you Nwa Chineke. You took bullets from left, right, and center, but you stood very strong, having in mind that your people back home are suffering subjugation, intimidation, harassment from the enemy of our freedom. I appreciate every one of you. Bishop of the Most High God, I appreciate each and every one of you. MID Briggs, our most articulate minister, Snow, Mazi Amobi, the COS to our APM, appreciate every one of you. MNEK, I appreciate you. Oh my goodness me. There are lots and lots of them. I may not remember to call them by names, but I would have wished, I would have appreciated calling each and every one of them by name, because these men and women have demonstrated that they love us, the Biafran people. Even when they are in diaspora, even when they are living large, they did not forget where they are coming from. They did not forget that the people are suffering. They did not forget that our people are under the bondage, under the slavery of the British, being supervised by the Nigerian government. They still remember to talk about us, to talk about our freedom. So I appreciate each and every one of them. Tutos, where are you? I appreciate you. Toti Bill, I appreciate you. And many more of them. But I will not forget to appreciate the Okokondem of our time, Mazi Soni Akbarawa. Mazi Soni Akbarawa have been here from the time immemorial. You know how much he fought, even during the time of Neni. He's a very wise man, Soni Akbarawa. Oh my goodness me. The best information minister in this 21st century. He knows his onions. He knows the reason why he is here. He knows that Okike chose him at this particular time to support the freedom of the Biafran people. Man, this Soni Akbarawa is a no-nonsense information minister. He says this how it is. He doesn't care who's us. Is God. He's a man who is dedicated for the freedom of his people. He has seen what our Biafran people are passing through. And he knows that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu needed men to support him. He knows that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be supported for everything that he has done. He also knew that Simon Ekpa Njoku needed that support because he is in the path with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And that was why when Simon Ekpa was arrested, he knew that Ogeku Nkere must be supported with everything that he has. And he has never deviated in that support. He has given it his all, knowing fully well that when Biafra is fully restored, that is the only time his job is done. And we can appreciate each and every one of them for what they have done. The Okondem of our time. Greetings and Happy New Year in advance. Our APM, the active APM of our time, the man who knew that he is a messenger for Biafra. He has his time, has his resources, he has his businesses, but yet he said he is worthless if his people is under bondage and subjugation. He put in his best, put in his resources, put in his time. Anytime he's called in Washington, D.C., anytime he is needed, up he goes. He carries bag to Washington, D.C., and inside the bag, the only content that you can find is Biafra. He lays bare before the cabinet members, before the American congressmen and women, talking about Biafra, talking about our leader, talking about Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoku, talking about those whom the Nigerian government have killed and silenced as a result of fighting for their freedom. I appreciate you, His Excellency Honorable Ogechukwu Nkere. What about our lobbyist Elias, the man who promised that they are going to be our voice in Washington, D.C.? He continued to be our voice, and that voice has been speaking so loud, and the terrorists have gotten the message. Obon Elias, appreciate you, and I say Happy New Year in advance. Our attorney, Dabere, appreciate you. Happy New Year in advance. What about the Biafran Defense Forces? Those who have put their lives on the line to defend the land of Chukwuokika Abiama. I appreciate each and every one of them for the sacrifices that they have done. My wonderful Biafran brothers and sisters, ways forward to protect and liberate Biafra in 2026. That is our focus point. What do you have to do differently at this particular time? What is needed mostly is finance. If you want to be free, like America, remember, there is a policy there is something that Trump signed at the beginning, I think it's last 2 months, where every child, once you are born American citizen, $1,000 goes into the account of that child. Tell me how that child will suffer for the rest of his life. This is what the Biafran people will replicate when Biafra is fully restored. So we are calling you who have not been supporting. If we want Biafra to be like America, if we want Biafra to be like Dubai, if we want Biafra to be like some of the good policies of Finland, if we want Biafra to be the best land in Africa, the best place to live, to be peaceful, support this government. Under Biafran Republic government in exile, it will happen. It will not happen under whistleblowers. It will not happen under psychiatric evaluation. It is not going to happen under accountability nonsense. No! The only government America recognizes is that which Ogechukwu Nkere is in charge with, BRGIE. Go to our website and you can be able to educate yourself more, because we don't want to be singing our praises anymore. www.biafranrepublicgovernment.org, all in small letters, will be able to expatiate more on what we are saying so that you can educate yourself. Don't follow those who are funding terrorism against our people. Don't fund those who are using your money that you are netting to send container to Nigeria and make money out of your sweat. Don't follow those who are bankrolling those who are snitching on our people in the homeland. They are the enemies of Biafra. Follow a government that is speaking for you. Follow a government that has spoken with Mike Johnson. Follow a government that has spoken with Brian Mast. Follow a government that have been speaking with Ted Cruz. Follow a government that have tabled before the American cabinet what the Biafran people need to be free. For a government that is ready to give in everything that can make Biafran land to be free. That government is BRGIE under the Ogechukwu Nkere. This is the only government that is going to free our people starting from 2026, because next year a lot of things is going to happen. The recognition of Somaliland is an eye-opener to each and every one of you to know that it is possible. And it is only possible when you support, because at this particular time, what we needed most importantly, is finance. So if you are not supporting, please, we beg of you, forget where you have fallen apart. Forget where you have made mistake. We are calling you back. As long as you can join the Biafran community as a Biafran, make your donation. You are a Biafran. Nobody is going to deprive you that opportunity of being a Biafra and enjoying proceeds will come from Biafra when Biafra is fully restored. But you have to demonstrate that you want to be free. You have to demonstrate that you are part of this progress. You have to demonstrate that you want Mazi NNAMDI KANU, Mazi Simon Ekpanjoku to be out. And they can only be out with your support financially because of the diplomatic engagement that BRGIE is having in Washington, D.C. This is the only way our leaders can be released. So your support is going to go a long way in making that happen. Very, very important. In this government, fund-wise, remember we have a special IOU loan. This is for non-Biafrans as well, so that you can create a path for your citizenship in Biafra when Biafra is fully restored. 100% interest rate on any amount of money that you are loaning to the Biafran government. When Biafra is fully restored, 100% interest rate will be upon that money that you loan to the government. Bountifully well. So you cannot complain when Biafra is fully restored. Okay? So join this movement and make it happen. 2026 is a day with history that we are going to smile home in the land of our ancestors, where we will now dance on the streets like our leader said. He said we are going to dance like mad people. And of course, we'll be mad in joy, in happiness for achieving that which God wanted to use us to achieve, which is freedom. The black race, Sister Stella. Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity. Please, everyone that have been part of the Brigade cabinet and BRGIE media have stood the test of time to this moment. Mee okike, ndị mbụ na ndị egede, ndị ichie, aja ana Igbo, anyanwụ ụtụtụ, mmiri iro, ikuku ama n'ọnya, chebe unu niile, be your guide forever and ever. Ndewonu mu Chineke, and happy new year to each and every one of you in advance. I yield my mic. Thank you, Sister Stella.
And let's salute others because let's salute Biafra Free Energy Tech. Happy New Year. We salute Chimo Koro, Ezebina Biafra. Happy New Year. Simon Eba Ikuku, the Gentle Breeze. Happy New Year. Jack Obiora. Happy New Year. Augustina, I want to try and see if I can get the ones you didn't call, because everybody here is amazing. Happy New Year, Senator Endless and Laurie. Frank Agude is here. Happy New Year. Emeka Simon Eba Ndidi Stella. Please, Happy New Year. Nel Egigwe. Oh my God, our people are here today. Happy New Year. Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year, Nonde
Egigwe.
Kamunna Waba
Happy New Year.
Clement Chidera.
Ikuku Chukwu. Happy New Year.
Busy. Thank you
Odogwu
for
is
sharing.
here.
Yeah, ahụrụ m
Babe,
ndị
ana m
TikTok
ahụ
ana m
aka gị.
abịa
I
chere ka anyị
salute you,
kwụchalụ
Babe.
ya.
Maazị Aludo, Happy
Chi
New Year.
Samuel
Love
ahụrụ m ụnụ
Akubundo, Happy New Year. Our minister, Happy New Year.
ndewo
Men
onye
of
ọbụla. Thank you for sharing.
I
Thank
love
you for
your name.
joining. Thank you for
Chidera,
the like and the
Simon
comment.
Eba,
Kpọkwasa ndị
Ethel,
kọmentị ka m
Happy
hụrụ
New
anya.
Year. Ihu,
Um,
Happy New Year.
Ugo,
Obi Eje, Happy
Ifeanyi
New
Igwe,
Year. Salome, Nwa Biafra.
you say
Nwa
we are
Biafra,
having
Biafra,
a
Happy New
problem of
Year.
not telling
Williams,
ourselves this.
Williams
Kete kpara ka anyị anya.
Elui,
Kete ka
Happy
gbagbuo gị
New
gbagbuo
Year.
nne gị dị.
Free
Tiger
Nnamdi
Base buy
Kanu,
you,
Happy
poof you
New
on your
Year.
useless family.
Eluche is
Ijebe
here.
aje gwabazie
Sam Enzi is here. Happy New Year. The
onye
camp,
ekpa
the camp
ndewo
from
Kevin
Orabuese.
Blessing.
Happy New
Afọ
Year.
na-akọ
You
ile akọ
understand? Love you. For your boldness.
Friday Nation ndewo onye ọbụla
Amanicha,
ndewo
Amanicha is here.
Kim
Amanicha Nwa.
Castro
Happy New Year. Oh,
ndewo
who
Oliver.
again?
Ahụrụ m onye ọbụla ike m jere
Onome,
donation mụ na
Happy
ada esi
New Year.
ma ndị na-eche iche ma ndị
M
ndewonu ndewonu.
Erhete. I salute you. Happy New Year. And lastly, Augustina Okonkwo, Happy New Year. I hope I've saluted everyone. Yes. And so, like our topic said, way forward to protect and liberate Biafra land. Number one is your mentality. You have to change the way you think, like our sister Nki said it. The way you reason, the way you see things, change it. Change it. Remove this Nigerian mentality out of you. Nki, you have the mic now for the song. Thank you. Silva, salute you. Okay.
All right, Madam Stella, thank you so much. All right, our host, yes, there's a lovely song, end of year song that we need to play and we need to listen to. That song is a redemption song. Yes, it's a freedom song. Yes, so we want to use it to remind ourselves the need of getting Biafra and fighting for Biafra. You see, Bob Marley was a freedom fighter. Obienisi. So we will play this song, then we will continue our space. You see, yeah, because before the end of the space, I would like to also thank our APM uh, and our information minister and our defense. Okay. Mm. All right. Okay. Post you heard now. Okay. All right, that's
Oh,
fine.
okay. No. So I will now make a put to fade.
Mm.
So who's next? Nki.
If is Oni Onyeka. Onyeka, if you're ready. Okay.
Onyeka, happy new year. You have the mic, bro. Thank you for the work you're doing for us also. I hope we called you. Make sure we called everybody. Onyi, are you there? Onyi is not there. On the other corner,
Okay.
he rice in the other room. Oh my god.
Then
Okay. So
when let's
let's bring up our minister, Love. Love, you're welcome. Since you have the mic. Happy New Year. Love, can you hear me? Can somebody hear me?
Oh, yes, I can hear you, dear.
okay.
Hey, Omo Biafra, Ndeje Mono. Good morning from my end.
Good morning.
Hell, you know, ihe agbara aka ejighị ọkụ enyo ya. You see the people here? These are the real Biafrans. These are the real people who understand the meaning of freedom. I salute each and every one of you. Every day, it doesn't matter what time of the day, you guys are out here saying the same thing for NNTK. You see, all you guys are doing and everybody is doing is a testimony against NNTK. And I don't want you guys to be surprised that we haven't TK. Go back to the Bible. It didn't start today. They know not everybody will hear. That's why eji na Bible. Onye nwere ntị n'ihe, ya nụ ihe mmụọ nsọ na-agwa nzukọ Kraịst, ya tụchie akwụkwọ a. It's not for that generation alone. It is for, I think they even looked ahead and saw this generation of ours. We have too many in the So they will not stop us. That's the problem. They won't stop us. They have to be there to confirm in every generation. So time will come. They can't say, oh, if only I was told, maybe I could have changed. You know, I didn't hear it. Oh, no, I didn't know. That's why this talking is going on. Because payday will come and there will be no excuse. Thanks to internet, all these programs will be there as a witness. So nobody will say I wasn't told. But for those who believe, those who are carved out for this time, I salute all of you. It's too many people. We know you, you know yourself. If I start calling everybody, we're going to stay here and I'm just running out. So I needed to shout out to my people. I know we are scattered everywhere. So the new year is not going to come at the same time. So I'm wishing everybody a happy and glorious new year. More especially, Okike will surround each and every one of us with his presence. Today, our people in Europe are having a crossover night, and the entire Biafrans and friends and well-wishers are invited. Please, if you can, log in just to show support. You don't have to stay for the length of time. I doubt if I will be there for the whole time, but I will try to show up because of my location today, which I'm running to. Today is a regular day for us, but I'm always doing 10,000 things at a time. So my people, Happy New Year, whenever you show up in your end. And we must continue. You see this journey? Nah, I told somebody the other day, if DOS could not tamper with my belief, right from Ucheme time, nobody is qualified to tamper with my belief and pursuit of my freedom. And I'm sure many of you, it doesn't matter when you join, you have the same mindset. That's why you're still here. And that's why you're talking every day. Keep up the good work and remain blessed. Ndewo no mo Biafra.
Ndewo. We love you. We love you. In fact, your name finds you really. You're very lovable. God
Thank
bless
you.
you, sis.
Thank you. I'm going to mute myself and go and finish getting ready and take off.
Thank you. Yes. So
Thank you. Mhm.
Happy New Year. So, guys, you see, since jihadists will not stop, you understand? Since jihad won't stop, then Biafra quest will not stop until we are free. So, and in this 2026, we are about to enter. One thing, because our topic is way forward to protect our people and to protect our land. Number one, in this 2026, we're about to enter. You see our people's mentality must be changed though. We'll be here and we'll be hammering it. The way they reason, you must remove this Nigerian mentality. What are the Nigerian mentalities? Pick mic and come and tell us. Nigerian mentality we must remove. Okay. In fact, you have told us some. Can you tell us more of Nigerian mentalities we must remove this 2026 we are about to enter?
Smelling somebody with your nose. Yes, because when you come to a gathering, you start assessing people. Yeah, if that person does not meet up with, the way you feel that he's supposed to meet up, you will not serve that person food. Yes, that intimidating aspect of some Nigerians. We call it isimadinimi in Igbo. It needs to stop. We don't want that kind of emaaka in Biafra. No, we don't want it. That I don't know the word to call it in English, actually. You see? It's called inequality. Yeah, inequality. No, please. Everybody must be treated alike. You see, so that is one aspect of this the Nigerian mentality that we don't want. Yes, inequality. Good.
Thank you, guys. Pick up the mic. Come and tell us what you all the nyama nyama of Nigeria mentality you want us to remove this 2026, both personally and as a government and as a people, Igbos, or as a people, Biafrans. Come and tell us this Nigerian mentality.
Good. I
You
have
don't want
another
to.
one.
Tell us. Okay.
Good. Yes. Where you go to do something in an establishment or an office or a shop, queue up. Go and stand on the line. Yes. Don't stop going to go and go behind the office to look for who will give money. We supposed to start, start putting this kind of thing into practice. When you come over to Obodo Ibo, you fall in line. But when you immediately you land in Murtala Mohammed Airport, that thing will fly into your body again. Mba, stop! We need to stop it. Go and wait for your turn. Nigerians are used to doing this. You will go somewhere that is very crowded. Line up and wait for your turn. Don't go and bribe. Yes, it's because people that are working in those stability, they're already collecting the bribe. That is why it's being still practiced in the zoo up till today. You can't get anything done if you don't pay extra money. Eh. You see, not has raised hand.
Okay, 1 million. Ngwa, I'm writing it.
Eh, you know, like my own point I'm going to raise here is that there will be no there will be no self introduce maybe introduce business, like there will no self establishment without passing through the necessary or the appropriate process, whereby it must be recognized by the government of the land, which we all understand that is also the same way like here in Europe. Some of us do call it self activities. So if you must participate like self-owned business, self-company, or whatsoever petty things that you might think that you must be assessed, and you must have you must understand that you must pass through the necessary process to obtain your tax number or your tax that you will be remitting, definitely to the government. So there will be nothing like any illegal, or because any such business
There won't be
or any
anything
such
like
activity.
shortcut.
Yes, there will nothing like shortcut. So these are the kind of mentality I want our people to start adapting, because in all these areas, I believe, and I'm strongly believe that our governments are well to do, to make sure that most of all these establishments will be in place. So these are the kind of mentality that I really want our people to start, adapting, because these are the kind of things that we wish to see, in Biafra land. The mentality of let me just do it sharp sharp. You just go to your backyard, you cut your palm frond, then you take it to the market and you just do, those kind of things. It will be illegal, in Biafran land. So whenever you want to do that, when you are selling palm fronds, when you have a lot, you must make sure that you have the possible means, to pass through the process before you'll be able to carry out whatever products or whatever thing that you are delivering to, or services you are rendering to the society. So this is the kind of mentality I really want our people to start, adapting. There are so many of them that I believe that I am not the only one here. Maybe other people will also have an idea, to come out. We are just trying to see how we
Yeah,
can make your hands on the key parts
yeah,
of it. Thank you.
yeah. You're correct. You're very, very correct. 1 million. So what you're saying is there won't be anything like a shortcut. This Nigerian mentality of shortcut. You want to do it fast, 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 sharp, sharp, sharp. We don't want it. Begin to remove it. You see it. This 2026 we're about to enter. Biafrans, you see this Nigerian mentality, you must quench it. You know, while we are removing terrorist Islamic Nigeria government out of our land, we must also remove all the packaging they brought to us, all the baggages, evil baggages they brought to our lives and to our environment. We must remove it. Eh? Thank you. And the other thing he said, you must learn how to queue up online. You understand? It's not jumping or you do or to do in Makwanda, or you know somebody that knows somebody, now go behind. As waka, what how do you say? As you know, you go behind to do the thing, So you must follow the due process. Still, I think it's still the same thing. Follow the due process. No jumping of the queue. No sharp thing. You understand? You must go through the necessary or the due steps to get to whatever you want to do. You understand? And then talking about queuing up, you get to line, you queue up with patience. You must learn how to be patient. You must learn how to be human. All these nyama nyama Biafrans collected from Nigeria terrorist government, we must let go of those bad character. You understand? So this is what we will work on. Entering in 2026, you will be a new person, a true Biafran. Our one of our ministers came in and said that you are real Biafrans. You understand? So we are perfecting ourselves. And this is what we want, to see, to be seen in our country. This emerging new nation Biafra. People that are normal, that are sound, that are patient, people that are kind, people that have feelings for themselves and for others. So let me stop here so that people can add more. You have the mic.
There was Sister Stella. Ote Kwalaka. It's been long go. Hey, very long time. Good afternoon, Ma. Good afternoon. Sister Nkiru, good afternoon. Yeah, 1 million, good afternoon. Sister Obi, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Mazi. Mazi, in short, let me just, Mazi Onyeka, yeah, Mazi Onyeka. Sister Love, good afternoon. David, good afternoon. Insi McTony, good afternoon. Mr. Ben Owabo, good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon. I I will just have to stop it here. And then every listeners, my fellow listeners, don't forget I'm your HOD. I'm still the HOD of the listening section. I greet everybody. Happy New Year to everyone. Happy New Year. Yeah, Sister Stella, thank you so much for this question. I would just say, even though I requested for the mic after Sister Nkiru said something, but you have like expanded on what she said. The one I wanted to talk about is that spirit of a Makwandai, but now we day here. Now we day here, so you wouldn't want to respect and no respect nothing because you think you have money, because onu na-eru n'okwu, your mouth now they talk waiting they happen. In Biafra, there's nothing like now we they talk waiting they happen. The law is what is going to be talking about what is going to be happening. So there's nothing like and we will all be equal because we are getting towards equality, justice, equality, and fairness. So we will all be equal in Biafra land. Onwonye ga-aka ibe ya. You will never, even if you have too much money, you must be subjected under law. You must follow the law. So yeah, that's what I'm talking, that's what we're talking about, that Biafra will be a place where fairness will be. Ihe mere Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, due to there's no room for law, no respect for law. It will never ever happen in Biafra land. Every lawyer, if you read law, you really know you're coming to practice law. You're not coming to cut and join, and politicians will tell you, knowing fully well that when you go to the court, they are going to turn the hand of the law, to their own, to their own favor. So but when you read law in Biafra land, you know that you are a lawyer and you're there to practice law and not to practice inequality and not to practice on being unjust to people because you think you're dealing with somebody that have money, and you think you have money. When you pay the money, you're going to be the law will go to your side. And when we do election, our election is our election. Credible people, only credible people will win the election. Remember that Biafra here, Jimana, we are truthful people, and we love the truth. So by the time Biafra comes, all this Nigerian mentality automatically will wipe away, because people are still behaving the way they are behaving, because Nigeria is there. They want favor from Nigeria. So I strongly believe that by the time Biafra comes, all this mentality is going to disappear from people. But by the time our law will start speaking, people will pick up. Another thing I want to beg us is unity. I want us to be united. If we say we are united, we should be united, both in spirit. Like I keep saying, without unity, we cannot achieve nothing. And unity comes with trust. I listened to one lady that came here one day saying that she dreamt trust people are going to betray. No, if you have that kind of mentality, it then means people will betray. If you have that kind of feeling, and you keep thinking about it and you speak it out, when you speak it out, it will happen. But when you dream of such a thing, just keep it to yourself, pray about it. And I don't even see anybody that have withered this storm all this while here amongst us that is going to betray this movement, because we all know that this movement is our life. For me, this movement is my life. I might not be talking the way people want me to talk, but I know that Biafra is my life. And if anybody is think that they can come up to destroy this movement at this point, the person will never succeed, because this small house, you know, Mazina said it's only 100 people that will bring Biafra. So I don't even think maybe the cabinet, I don't know if they're up to 100, but I know that these are the people chosen to get this Biafra done. And I love the spirit, but I'm just begging, please don't listen to anybody that will say, oh, there is still some people amongst us. There's nobody amongst us that will betray this. Because if there's anybody amongst us that will betray this, the person would have been gone by now. The last shifting has been done. So, and this Biafra, we pray that we will be recognized by next year. We will be recognized by next year. So, and this is just it. So I pray and I beg my people, don't have that mind that somebody is going to betray us. Because you know what that thing does? You see, you'll be scrutinizing the person, looking at the person, you understand, thinking, oh, will it be this person? Oh, will it be the other person? So that trust.
Ihu, don't worry. I need no mwanya
So onye ọbụla ga-amụ anya
kazo.
ka azụ. So now
Sorry,
watch
hapụ
kwa.
kene nke ahụ. Because na Chukwu na-anụla anyị ọgụ
Yeah,
already.
now Lurayogi, yes, now watch it,
Because
it's true.
it's
Now watch it.
Naira
But if you come
35.
and
I
say
don't
it,
know
people
how
might draw
possible.
back. Yes. So let's just trust and mukwaranya kazu. Now watch it. So I thank you so much, Sister Stella, for giving me this mic. Sister Nkiru, well done, sis. Well done. I don't even know how to greet you, what you're doing for us in our platform. I just want to say a big thank you to you, and happy new year to everyone. Thank you, and God bless you all. Bye.
Bye. Bye, Ihu. Listen, we are government and we are fighting for our freedom. So, and we are equal to the tax. If we could, bring down, stop this coup within a year, we experience two coup d'etats. Huh. There's nothing we cannot do here.
Hmm.
They've even started saying that they have used charm to join all of us. And that is where we are now.
That's
That they have
stupidity.
used charm. And this morning, David Nana told them it's not charm, it's truth they're using,
Is the
joining all
truth.
of us.
Is the truth.
Eh.
Is the truth.
So we are equal to the task. Listen, let's look up to Somaliland. If they could do it, we can do it. Simple. You understand? So what we are trying to do now is to remove all the Nigerian mentality, so
Yeah.
that people will begin to come around, like you said it. Credible people will be in Biafra politics, not
Yeah.
crooks, not corrupt people. You
No.
understand? So corruption in this 2026 must not be found near around you, Biafrans.
Yeah.
Anything corrupting, anything that makes you feel you're a Nigerian, anything that reminds you of Nigeria. Like I said, like we are removing all the traces of Fulani, Mujahid, Arab, Nigeria terrorist government out of our land, same way we'll be removing all the things we collected from them as mentality, as anything. Give it back to them. This 2026 will give them back. Give them back their wickedness. Give them back their evil mentality. Give Nigeria back its mentality and be free. Total freedom. That's what we're getting to. Total freedom. And you said that Nigeria is ununited. So, but in this 2026, who will see Biafrans unified like never before? Biafrans will be unified like never. It is miracle. You see it happening. Yesterday, I saw Sir Williams here yesterday. I don't know if anybody noticed it. I mean, oh, you noticed it, didn't you? Oh, I saw it. I didn't say anything. I was just watching. Let him, if he likes, let him change the name. Come. He's our brother. So far as he comes in and be doing the right thing, we are good. Are we not, Inky? We are good. So far as he will come and do his donation and funding, because we are Biafrans. If you are Biafran, you are Biafran. Nobody will take it away from you. The only thing, you stop sabotaging. Stop mesmerizing what we are doing. So come back. Come back. Come back. So, like I said, entering 2020.
Stella, Imakwana Holomo, I saw a university in Purumriko, send them something.
Send the quorum.
Warning, starting when? Since last
No, he isn't a warning. Stop giving him a warning. He's coming around. Allow him to come.
He's coming around. Makana mana gikwechi. Obuze na haga sasiri. No forgiveness for my second name. No forgiveness for my second name. Our PM Juana DOS. Biano Kairuba Biafra. Only wanna come back. Hapukwa na obulu ten kaidi I get with Biafra. Hey, what option than to come?
Obi, you got to do him.
Oh, when you had to donate before. Okay, we did not. And what we are with before. Each ihe anọ ịgbakọ ha gbakọcha ha sị gị na ego dị gị weta ego hapụ ha, we can do it. Ọ bụ na mmadụ niile nwere udo obi nwere anyị ga-analụ ka m continue unu kọbanụ nọ unu kọcha unu jee kpọkọta ha nke ikpeazụ.
I'll be guaranteed because I'll never forget what there's this.
No,
I can't remember his name now, but he's not there anymore. He said, "Listen, if you go out and then you come back, just fall in line. That's all. Don't come and tell us what to do. You understand? Don't come and become our cabinet member anymore. You are a Biafra because nobody will take it away from you. The only thing, just fall in line. Fund your liberation. You understand? And that's it. So when you're coming back, just fall in line. Simple. We're not telling you to come and be deciding for us anymore. No, we have seen the level you can, get to at of your reasoning. But you are a brother, you are a sister. It's just like when you are born into this world only to find out that one of your brother is a criminal. What do?
If I tell you the account they created to be attacking us, but in Facebook, YouTube, three accounts. My name remains no forgiveness. Forgive me now.
I don't know what you call it. You call it forgiveness. Okay, but me, like I said, if you're a Biafran, nobody will take Biafra away from you. You want to come back, fall in line. Don't distract us. Don't obstruct what we are doing. Fund your liberation. Shekina. That's it.
And don't go close to our 8 p.m.
Sorry. Go on, Inky.
Don't go close to our 8 p.m.
Yes. Because he has become our own not yours anymore. Because you have proven, you understand? So, Obi, get it, understand it very well. Because, this forgiveness is a big word. Break it down so that I'm breaking it for you so you understand. Because these people, they are Biafrans, if they are. You understand? Which they prove they are. And they are supposed to come around. Let them come around and fall in line. You won't disturb us. Just fund your liberation. You will get home, you have your own compound, take care of your family, that's it. But
ịma na ọha nwa bụ ndị create fake account ha agagharịgide na gbagide anyị tako hụ na anyị kwechiri by force ha mịpụtawa nwayọọ ha bịaruo ha enyezina ha mic unu chọkwa ka m stream ohi a from my end don't give them mic ha nọrụ na listening section ka ha mewegodo omume nke ime ebele eje m catechism ha mewegodo omume nke ime egwele ka ha asachaba ha isi sachaba ha njọ.
Now you understand. You know.
Hey, my people, my
We're
people.
discussing, I am removing Nigerian mentality. And I had love. Love, go on.
You guys just got my attention. You know, there's no point beating a dead horse. Anybody who wants to come back is free to come back and fund their freedom. But when it comes to whatever else, we have a bylaw. Go and read it. It is spelled out in black and white. There's no ambiguity. It's simple English. Don't worry. We have a bylaw that have already taken care of those people. But they should come back if they so desire and fund their freedom. Because, look, let me tell you guys, you see all of you here in this space now? When the whistle blow now, Biafra is here. They will be at the airport before you. They will be at the airport before you. Some of them traveled this December. Yes. They went home because nothing mega. But onye ọbụla sịla ha enweghị isi a ga-etinye isi ihe wee nwee isi. Ha bịa fund their freedom. Ha bịa fund their freedom. N'anya, I don't even know who has time to beg who. Why are you begging anybody to be alive? Why? Are they living your life? Are you living their own life? If they want to be alive, they should come and work for their own salvation. Chineke akpọ ha ọkụ.
Machi.
Onye na-asị aka ọrịa nsọ ala amụrụ ya n'elu. We evangelize the people who don't. Oh, for God's sake. Lanya, ndị enweghị nne na nna, the more than ndị nwere nne na nna. Now, if you think I'm lying, let's pull these people here now.
Exactly.
Onye nwere nne na nna weli aka elu, oge mmadụ ole gị weli aka elu.
Exactly.
So, if your mother and your father is dead, you are not dead yet, idiot. Come and fund your freedom. You know, mgbe onye ndị na-arịọ ha biko na-aga egakwu ma ndị ọhaneze ndị ohi na ndị atụrụ ma ndị gọvanọ o nwere onye nụrụ olu onye ndu na ọ na-aba mba mgbe a bịara ịnụ olu onye ndu ọkwa he insult people. What did you do eji mee insult? Ofe adịghị nnu ahụ ekwu oriri so etinye gị nnu ọ bụla ihe nwee ike ilu ofe gị bikos n'ibe ewu. So unu gbaha nkịtị onye chi lụghachite azụ ya lụghachite azụ. After all, prodigal son onweghị mgbe papa ya sendịrị delegate ga-akpọta ya. Onye amam peji ole adọpụla na Baịbụl nke m na but onweghị ebe edere ya na nke m. So onye filili ya wee prodigal son, onye kwetara na ya mehiere, onye bịara isi na ya agaghị imehie again rịọ mgbaghara ya na a na-agbaghara. Ọ bụghị onye ka nọ na main road leti makwa ndị anyị bụ la a na-eburu mma ibulagharị because mom anwụọ to hell with it. Ọ bụ Chicago gbaha nkịtị onye ọbụla ga-erọpụta nzọpụta nke onwe ya. Onweghị onye a na-ebugharị mmanya. In fact, a na-achọdo onye a ga-ebutere mmanya love. Chineke akpọ ha ọkụ. Ụfọdụ na-asị m mgbe asị bịa tọọ ego ndị ọzọ rie ime ego m ole ha eriela. This radio Biafra, I was the police chasing people around like US 2020. because we said we are going to saturate Biafra land with radio. We've taxed every woman $250. I enforced it. Yes, me. I enforced it. In fact, wow. Yes, and I want your housewife. I said to hell with it. Like in my wife, in my house, which one concern us? I got the $250 from him, cash. I went to his dumb, stupid house and collected it. Where is the money today? Freedom under the shadow with pseudonym. Onye halaza given name, yeah. That guy read the money. God will punish him and punish his generation.
He say,
okay. All that money we collected for radio. An idiot took it. Those people, really? No. Yes, so.
Ha niile nọkịta na zoo na-ezogharị na-amịgharị mana only one question na-ajụ ndị abụ ndị one Nigerianist. All this one Nigerianist that is going home. Can you raise your flag there? Send a photo, my video. You are hiding. Because I know I am a target. They will buy me. You that is one Nigeria that's supporting evil country, terrorist country. When you reach there, you are hiding. But you are working in America, you close work by 12 midnight. You are driving, you even sleep in the steering. Can you go out by 6 p.m.? You are hiding in a hotel. All of them are in Abuja, in Lagos. None of them are in the village itself, as I'm talking to you.
No. Eh? So, you know something? You see that one Nigeria, it will happen to them.
You say?
That Nigeria will happen to them.
He said,
I know that one. The police. On a highway, lay on a steering, cousin slow down. Among waga bigger. The police, see how honorable highway, opata. Hey, dula. I may chom now. God will punish all of them.
He said,
we know them and they know themselves. So, they are all prodigal sons. Prodigal son under the Bible. Papi many admit, but when papi near key bedroom here. A feast, yes, but when be key bedroom. When papi send the delegate to get water. So any of them who wants to come back, let them come back. After all, he may have advice to do what they've been doing. So, have a quanke, forgive. Chineke gbaghara gị mmehie lekwa anya gaa gụọ Bible akụkọ David. Chineke gbaghara David after o gbuchara Uriah. Mana Chineke gwara ya that sword will never depart from his house. That child, Bathsheba, died. God did not stop that child from dying because that was his promise. Absalom, his son, was chasing him around. Yes, but he is a man after God's heart. Onye la gonna ya togari uche. Ndewo.
Ndewo. Like I think that is asị na ndị nwere ntị ha nụrụ. Onye nwere ntị ya nụrụ, ịma na ọ ga-aka mma ka iwuru prodigal son than iwuruzie efulefu. Ifugo the choice na ị nwere na prodigal son ka mma. Thank you very much, mommy.
You're telling me 1 million ebulu ban 14. It's na prodigal son ka mma karịa efulefu.
Uncle prodigal son ka mma karịa efulefu.
So, see Mr. Williams around yesterday.
You see, prodigal son of Kanoma because he eventually came to his senses. But a flave is busy like up and down the main road.
The thing is making sense now. So at the end of the day, in conclusion,
Ima, Auntie Stella,
eh,
prodigal son nwere conscience. Chetasị na mpa na ala Biafra wa ala uru. Na mba na udo na this part ọ nọ na onweghị ụzọ dị ya. O mechara laghachi ahụ back. So, ịma ndị obi akpọ kwechiziri ekwechi na aka ikpeazụ a.
okay. So at the end of the day, the conclusion of this matter and they discuss over that in this 2026, you must come and fund your freedom. Stop being a prodigal. Shikana. Mm? And then stop being onyenzuzu also. Chukuna Borok. These days I know use to put my hash one on them. I'm a moya. You were all her like this in Kuka. He's aware of bringing them back. Like you and your baby. You talk to your baby politely. It shout was that shout to Koja child. No say by force. Before you know it, I was thinking that mommy, you're beating me. You're beating. When have I beaten you? Where is my cane? No, but you just beat me with your mouth. That's me and my children. You just beat me with your mouth. Oh, really? Really? I just beat you with my mouth. Then it means you're doing something wrong. So what are we trying to say? This 2026, you must come around, Biafrans, and fund your freedom. Stop being a prodigal. Okay. So Nki wanted to say something before we move the mic.
Okay, quickly that because Ihu and Mazonika are waiting. All right, so please, I want to remind us. Ihu just reminded me about corruption and elections. Yes, eventually, we'll be holding that in our Biafra. But let me not count my eggs before it hashes. Yes, but I want to remind us that enwekwa uru. When you come up, you're coming to serve. It's not like the zoo that the cost of governance. When you come up, there is no extra pay, so you will be on salary. Yes. So you're coming to give your services, render your services to our people, just like our APM are doing now. No one even said it. It will be service to the people, and you receive your respect, you receive your salary, you receive anything that the government have decided a package for you as onye chichi, as a leader, you know. So that thing that is happening in the zoo because of the thing that they are getting when they win election, that attraction, we will cut it off so that we'll be having free and fair election. Only the people that have humanity at heart will be there. And I'm happy that we are already practicing it. You see it. You see our APM. He's using his money to fight for freedom. I'm happy Nanya implement Wegi already. Don't you see Sonia Parawa? He's contented with what he have. And he's still in the freedom. Rukwa tata. And we try as much as possible to give him his respect. Well, we respect the office that he is holding. Don't look at him. Look at the office. And I need respect here. You dare not. Don't come and talk anyhow to our information minister. All these nonsense people, I know, eventually they will apologize. All these people calling our information at Bakarawa. Hage Mechakwa may apologize to him because they know that they are lying. This topic, we have to open a space for this topic. Because we are this corruption of a thing. We that are genuine Biafrans are already inside it, practicing it. I'm on up the practical. Kita, kita. You see the way we respect our cabinet members? Yes, we are going to transfer it when we get Biafra. Una rather go munnem. Ngwanu maazi.
Sis, because just to clarify something, I'm not taking much longer.
Thank you so
Mazin,
much.
Mazin, make I
Thank
just
you so
one
much.
minute. Just
Thank you so much. Am I coming
just
out?
one Mazin,
Am
make
I
I
coming
just
out?
1 minute. I'm on
Oh,
an
maazi.
Okay.
He who said that she's
Because
at
just
work.
1 minute, just to clarify something, just 1 minute.
Okay.
Yeah, sis, please, dear friends, what I was really talking about when I mentioned unity, it wasn't for anybody outside the present cabinet under Mazi Ogenkere. I'm not even in support of those people coming back, like Sister Stella said. When you come, queue up, because I don't trust them one bit. I don't trust them one bit. So what I was talking about, the unity I'm talking about is the way the cabinet is now. I'm begging the cabinet, unite and trust each other. You will be able to do it. That's the only thing I wanted to say. Thank you so much. And God bless. Let me run back to work again. Thanks. Bye.
All right. That is lovely. Ighodalo. When you come back, you go to the listener section, you go and do your donation. Yeah, you see? That is where we are needed. We don't need you to come and, you know, look for ministerial work. Nah, go and do your donation. Mazi, Mazi Oni.
Thank you so much.
All right. Go ahead.
Am I coming out?
Yeah.
Okay. All protocol observed. Yes. Happy New Year to everyone. Please. There is something. Everything you said here is yes. Anybody who want to come back is free. Biafra is for everybody. That's what I'm telling people here. That nobody is more Biafra than each other. But what's the role you play?
Oni.
That
Only we can't
positive
hear
role you
you.
play will benefit you and benefit your children. If you play negative role, it will benefit you and benefit your children. Okay?
Yeah, just like call is coming into your phone.
Can you hear me
Mazi.
now?
Okay.
Yes, the role you play will reflect in your ID cards, and it also affects your children positively and negatively depending on the role you play. Can you anybody who is coming out, the person when you come back, you listen, you remain on listening session. You don't have any right to detect or give order or to give the, if there is any suggestion, you suggest. If the government want to make use of it, they make use of it. But you don't come and begin to try to want to be in charge, want to occupy position. No. It's not like that. Like I'm telling some people, when some people say that you are engineer, you are this, you are a professor, that after much you are the one that will be in charge. Let me tell you something. You cannot come and occupy the post of what you did not fight for, because you will not know the pain people go through. We easily let it. In fact, if you give a position to anybody who did not suffer to fight, to know what we go through in this fight for Biafra, the person will destroy everything very easily, because you don't know the pain, you don't know the sufferness, you don't know the agony, the insults, the demonization, the everything you go through. That is what I'm telling you. Even if you do not qualify for that post, the government will send you to training. You go and train. Those who will occupy posts now, those who suffer, those who go through the pen, they will know the importance of being watertight in that particular post, not to allow enemy to penetrate. Okay? Because if you give the post to anybody who did not suffer it, he will not know the pain, enemy will penetrate easily, he will be able to manipulate, you will be able to compromise and allow the enemy to penetrate. So therefore, if you are coming back, you stay on this station. Everybody, you are welcome. As long as you are not coming to do evil, just come and listen station and pay. What we need is you baby. Yes, and again, there are some people who said there was a post I made once at a time. Somebody was telling allow people to say the opinion. I want us to understand the difference between freedom fighting and a functional government that is already a sovereign state. You know, when you are fighting for freedom, you are flowing one direction, one destination, and one command. No in between. No bring you this. Everybody have to say his opinion. Have to do it. Listen, the time is coming. Not yet. This point in time, we have templates we are following, and if you are not ready to follow that template, the template that we're following to get this freedom, you stay aside. The time for you to come and say you have everybody's opinion or showing push, not yet. Understand the difference between freedom fighting and the government that is already sovereign. When you have different political party, that time not yet arrived. Some people are really ignorant of this. That is why you say allow him to say his opinion, allow her to say his. No. The time not yet come. Okay, we must understand this. That template we are following is being championed presently, led by our APM. Is the same template our leader Maznan Kapron Samon Ekwa. You know, if you are not ready to follow that template, you better stay aside. Okay, when you come here, you follow that command. Okay, when we get this freedom, then we have now we are fighting for our recognition and liberation. Our time comes now, we go into constitutional conference, the transitional government. Transitional government, at the cost of that transitional government, we will have constitutional conference where every state of Biafra will come and review our constitution. If there's any area that is not suitable for them, that's what we do until everybody come to conclusion. Then it will be signed and become a working document for the Biafran people. Then we go into become a sovereign state. Then you have political party, you can be able to form your political party, you can speak your opinion. That time is coming. But as it is now, know it that you have to follow that one command. Okay, you have to follow that one command, which is the role be championed by APM, okay, and our de facto government in homeland, Igbe Butozo. Okay, you must understand this. As you are coming back, know that you are following one command. Okay, that is what I'm begging our people. And again, everybody in Biafra territory right now, be alert. Be very alert. Don't allow those who may hide under I'm a Christian, I'm a this, from the north to flow into our land. Yes, listen, we are still fighting a war. We have not been a sovereign state already. We don't take refuge for now. Please, every Biafra must be very alert. Don't be so foolish and so ignorant. Allow terrorists to flow into your territory to come and give you sleepless nights. Those who are fighting to make it like that, they are sacrificing a lot. Don't see people carrying their load coming to our land and you keep quiet in the name of I'm a Christian, in the name of I'm a this. The time is not yet come. Okay, our land is under siege. You don't know who is who. Every Biafra in Biafra land must be very alert now, very alert. And again, listen, when we said this, we're not saying it because we hate anybody. When you are fighting against those, something that is against your people, we don't mind sword, no apology to anybody. Yes, Islam is not for our interest. It's not for our interest. When you see anybody coming to deceive others into Islam, stay. If you love it, stay in your own, stay in your place and enjoy it. Don't come and bring it and deceive my people. We don't allow that. And anybody who is against that, no apology, because we have seen how he turned people against their own people. You can't tell me that those who are living in peace, suddenly the person, because he changed another thing, his own brother or sister become enemy to him. We don't want something like that in our land. And when I'm speaking against it, I owe no one apology. Okay? Because we are being in existence before all those things. And anything that will come to my land to turn my brother, my sisters against me because I do not believe in what they believe, we don't want it. We have to stop it from time. Don't allow it to germinate. Uproot it on time. Okay, this is my message to my people. Okay, whatever you are doing, don't forget that our land is under siege. Don't forget that those who are fighting to put their life online, making sure that our people are protected, we need to support them. As you are drinking on Kobe, whatever you are eating, remember that they need to eat too. I'm begging you, okay? And now, as we enter into the this new year, 2026, remember many banks in Zoo will fold.
wepụ ego gị ahụ ọ bụla nwere ego buru ibu nwe ụlọ akụ ezu wepịa tinye na Bank of Biafra ọ bụla ọka gị obi tinye ebe ọzọ to avoid amara nnọọ ndewoni.
Ndewo, guys, we'll be concluding now because 3 p.m. is there already from my side, like I told you guys. Okay, so what we got from our brother is that we have to follow Briggy as the only command for now. Just don't look at the leader, follow the government, because the government is not a particular person. We are government, we are not a group, we are not boys, we are not, we are a government. We have de facto government in homeland, we have Biafra government, Biafra Republic government in exile, and then we have leaders, okay? Until we are able to liberate our land, and then interim government will be put in place. But for now, you must follow all the command of Briggy by fire by force. So in this 2026, remember our resolution that we will do what? We will follow all the command of Briggy government in this 2026, because it's the very motto, it's the very car that will take us to Biafra land. Up until we'll be able to do what? Able to liberate our land, and the interim government will be put in place. Okay? And then in this 2026, we must come and fund our liberation. All of us, unify together this 2026, and stop being a prodigal. Is that a prodigal son, a prodigal daughter? Stop being a fulefu. This is what we so. Ladies and gentlemen, in our conclusion today in this morning space, because as soon as we bring this down, another one will be brought up. We have finished being able to salute all our brothers and sisters, the government, APM, and Mazen NNAMDI KANU, and Simon Eba, to everybody, Biafrans all over the whole world, Happy New Year, and do what? Be woke. Muluna anya ka azụ. Like our brother and sister said, we are at war. Don't lose guard, dear friends. Don't lose guard. Remember your resolution for this 2026. Let me just read all the things our brother Biafrans here said. In this new 2026 year, no smelling of anybody. That's the way I see it, but I break it down. No smelling of anybody with your nozzle, with your long nose, or inequality, just like in Rwanda, or just like you'll be looking down on some people, like you have become your own god, and you are now started living in class hundreds. You are in this world, but you are not in this world. You're in another wicked world. So stop it. You must be human, friendly. You understand? Last time we saw tanker that terrorist Fulani Islamic jihadists brought down. The tanker filled with fuel. Fuel was gushing out instead, and the tanker fell on top of a bus, and people were crying and looking for help in Biafra land. We saw our brothers busy collecting fuel instead of busy trying to, how do I give me a word? Instead of
trying to help casualties.
You understand? Instead of trying to help the casualties, people that need help, they are crying, help, help, help. You were busy collecting fuel. That kind of Nigerian mentality. This is what we don't want 2026. Selfishness. We don't want it. Only you exist. We don't want it. Inequality. Buga. What you want is so that you will be the only, the only you can see. But then you're ruling everybody that is blind. You have become the only man that is can see, and the rest of your people there are all blind. That's what you think. Meanwhile, you travel abroad, you go back. You don't think of bringing all the things you're seeing abroad home. As soon as you get to Mohammed International Airport. You drop everything you saw abroad. You came back with your wickedness. You begin to show us your wicked color. This is what we don't want to see anymore. Now, and even in 2026, we are Biafrans freeing our land. We must free our land. We also free our mentality. Begin to think aright. Have good mentality towards others. You must behave like a human being, not animal. All the nyama we collected from terrorist Islamic Nigeria government or Nigeria as a country, we must drop down. We must remove. We must not carry it into 2026. That's what we're saying. And another thing we also learned today that, oh, let me drink water.
Yeah, we learned that you must love your neighbor as yourself. Yes, what is loving your neighbor as yourself? Loving your neighbor as yourself is when you enter a public transport. If you see a pregnant woman, you do what? You stand up if you can and let that pregnant woman sit down. You see, respect disabled people. In this place, in what we saw when we came abroad, disabled people, disability, they know they play with them. They put them first before every other thing. Have empathy for disability. Stop laughing at them. Stop staring at them. Give them arms. Make space for them. We must put that into practice. It's not when we come abroad, we fall in line, we respect them. When you go back to African country, you begin to misbehave. You see, when you see them enter the bus, anything that you can do to help, you help disabled people. They are not to be laughed at because some of them got into that condition out of the birth defect. You see, some of them accidents, some of them war veterans.
Thank you.
There's a, oh God,
Thank you.
my
Some of them say Fulani chopped off their
oh,
finger and chopped off their
so
arm.
true.
They have become disabled. So
I'm
what do
telling
we
you.
do? We're supposed to respect them, have empathy on them. You understand? Like Inky you was saying, love them. They are humans like me and you. That they have one of their body parts cut by Fulani does not make them less human like me and you. Biafrans who must learn how to love each other. You must be real, your real good you. Like our sister said, it's not when you, as soon as you entered Moritala, whatever, anyway, it won't be Moritala anymore very soon because we'll have our own international airports, each state with its own airport. You understand? We will, and all this nonsense we saw in Nigeria, we must not see it in Biafra. All the nyama we collected from Nigeria, we must remove them. We must become born again. You must become a new you, a better you. Where is your, you have to bring out your better you. You understand? All these things we are learning and seeing abroad. What's the sense of you traveling abroad? It's for you to help your people. Because no one when Nigeria was terrorizing us, treating us like we all ran away, they were laughing. But now, all the wickedness they plotted for us is now turning out to be for our own good. So this is why when you travel abroad, you come back with goodness to our own people.
Oni, maybe you can quickly say what you want to say. You know, Madam Stella wants to end the space. Or we hope you will start your own immediately she ends. Oni, Mazenko the number.
Okay, yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. What I'm trying to say here is this, my people, you see, like as well as we are advised to love ourselves, we must not also be foolish with it. We must understand the enemy when the enemy call you. Don't love those who are killing you. When we advise you to love yourself, doesn't mean you love those who are killing you, okay? Uh-huh. Our parents must let our children to know who their enemies are. Teach your children whom their enemies are. Yes, do it. Yes, let our children know whom their enemies are. Know those they're supposed to love and those they're supposed to follow with the same measure. Teach them to be tough with tough people and gentle with gentle people. Those who are killing them, those who are hurting them, let them also hurt those who hurt them. Okay? Yes, we must not let our children, because some of this teaching make our children to be cowards. Our people to be cowards. You begin to love those who are killing you. Yes. And again, we must also understand that this time around, our children are deprived history. I learned that Tinubu have produced history again. Please, the history book they are giving to them, pay attention to it to know the content. There was a time Fulani brought one fake history book. In that book, he said that Fulani is indigenous to every state, which is false, very lie. Fulani is not even indigenous in the north where they occupy. They are immigrants. They are strangers. So pay attention to what they are teaching your children, especially the textbook they give them free of charge at school. Read the content. Don't ignore it. Don't just pay less unconcerned, because when they are inculcated wrong historical accounts, it will affect our race, to affect their future. History
Onyeka,
is
do
like
you know, Onyeka, this one, do you know, even the patriots among Biafrans, that are rich, seeing all these things that are happening, they can, since they're allowed to open a private school. They can even open it because they are now understand what's going on, how they are brainwashing our children to not to know whom they are, to not to remember the origin. The rich ones, the patriots among our people that have money that are opening private schools. You can open a private schools and remoderate that and remove all those nonsense and give and teach the children and give the real history, because you know that Biafra is coming. Because our children
yes,
can't continue live like that and they'll be lost. So the
exactly,
duties of the patrons in Biafra land that have money that can open schools is for all of you to check the syllabus of schools and put it right. You see what they are
exactly,
doing? That is why in this so-called Nigeria, the northern Nigeria have another law entirely, the way they live, what they understand. Meanwhile, the south, another thing entirely. So since it's like that, for now, the Biafran patriots that have money, that can open private schools, change those nonsense you are saying. So
yes,
that those
exactly.
ones at least that are coming to that school will understand what's up. Anyway, I'm trying to conclude, ladies and gentlemen, so I can bring down the space and another person can bring, because I don't want to just cut the space like that, because if not, so that's where I'm getting to. Guys, I have to go. Onyeka, please, I have to go. Maybe later you open another one or immediately. So
Okay, okay,
I
okay.
just want to conclude and I'll go, please. And another thing I wanted to refresh our memories of, of what because we are talking about Nigerian mentality, that Biafrans in this 2026. In fact, start now removing all the Nigerian mentality you have. Another one, this mentality of shortcut. You must go through a necessary and due steps to get to anything you want to. No sharp, sharp, sharp thing. Go through the necessary procedures. Learn it. That's the way abroad do it. You go to post office, you stay in line until it gets your turn. So all this your Nigerian mentality, remove it. We don't want to see it. In this 2026, we're not even waiting till Biafra. In this 2026, because we are preparing ourselves. Soon we'll be recognized. If Somaliland yesterday is recognized, soon. So we'll hurry up and do the necessary. And we are talking about removing all the traces of Nigeria in Biafra land. Also, removing all the traces of Nigerian mentality out of your own life, out of your own mentality, out of your own character, out of your own the way you do things. Check the good things you've seen abroad. Can you copy it? Can you make it happen around you? Starting from your family. Can you make it begin to happen even in your own family? Because it will start from your own family and then to community and then to the whole state. That's what we're talking about. And we talked about also that the law is going to be talked about. That law charter, constitution, bylaws is what we are going to, that will be telling us what to do. Not when you wake up and now, maybe because you have a personal squabble with me, and suddenly I have become the APM. Like APM. I said, you still I know yesterday. Who bomb monkey? Before you know, you begin to spoil what the government is doing. No. That's what we're trying to say. You must change your mentality. Remove all the nyama you collected from Nigeria. In this our nation, Biafra, that is emerging, is law that will be guiding everybody. Is law that will be saying what will happen to the community and to our families. The law. You understand? So you don't wake up one morning and they begin to say, you know what, now me now, they happen. Everybody follow me. I know, go away from the government. Just follow me, not me. Because I have one social media and I have like 5,000 followers. Hey, you have created your own government and company. No. It's not going. As far as you're a Biafran, are you a Biafran? Are you a Biafran? Then you must abide by the rules and regulations to the government and to the nation that is emerging. It's not your personal thing. It's not your family thing. It's not your social media group thing. That's what we are saying this morning. This 2026, you must fall in line. Your head must fall in line. Your character must fall in line. You must fall in line. We are talking about credible people. Like for now, guys, can you see we have credible people as our cabinet members? Have you noticed it? It wasn't like this before. Our cabinet members are human. They have feelings. They are human. Like human. Not before. Go and study your charter. Study your charter. We finish studying our charter. You that brought the charter can't apply it. That's a problem. That's a red flag there for you. But you see, our cabinet members are showing example. It's just like you and your baby. You want your baby to kishipakanyonu. You be able to from yourself. Then your baby will begin to ishapakanyonu. And then any day you try to fall in line as a father or as a mother, your baby will tell you, hey, mama, we're not supposed to tell lies here. It has not happened to you, it has happened to me. I told them that you don't tell lies. One day I tried to maneuver, hey, one of my daughters just cut me. Bah! Mom, he said we are not supposed to say lie. How are you trying to come out? What are you doing? I was ashamed. I said, teacher, practice what you teach. So anytime you're tested, you must make sure you pass. As an individual, as a government, as a family, as a people, we must pass this test. We must pass. If Somaliland can do it, we can do it, baby. We can do it. These people, they're not even bigger than us. We're over 80 million, like 80 million. And we are begging ourselves to come and fund our liberation. Like, what does Nigeria still giving you? What are they still giving you? That now we are now begging you to come back home or to come and fund your liberation. Have you not had enough of this slavery? Aren't you tired of this captivity? Aren't you tired of Nigerian wickedness? Aren't you tired of Nigerian killings and cries? Do you still have tears? I don't have tears anymore. Okay. Okay, you know one. I think that's why tanker will fall down on top of our people. Our people will just forget and they will be collecting fuel, forgetting that they themselves will soon catch fire under that tanker. Please, Biafrans, it's not normal. When you lost your human feelings, it's not normal at all. This is what Nigeria have made us. And we must remove it. We must get ourselves rid of this useless and worthless Nigeria mentality. That's what we are saying today. Entering New Year, the New Year will bring goodness, bring freedom, bring unity, bring understanding. 2026 is a successful year. It's a year of freedom. It's a year of goodness, love, understanding, success, victory, Give me another word. I stop now. Inky, you have the mic. Your conclusion. And then, sister Obi, we want to play us a song. So no one to want to disconnect. Inky, why you put it there? Play Bukaina.
Okay. All right. So this is the last day of the year. It has been a long year. All of us, yeah, we don't need to tell the story of what happened this year from January to December. Yes, but it's still very, very fresh inside our minds. Okay. And we are happy the progress that we have made up till today. You see. So we thank our information minister, of course, for leading us, and we thank our Ogechukwu as usual. Ogechukwu is a guy after our own hearts. You people know now. You see, a young guy, that have dedicated himself to this struggle. Oh, kwa boboko obu. Because I see his age mates here
Oh,
now.
I just show you now.
Ah, don't worry, Stella. It's not in my radar.
No, not you. I mean, did you have you not heard somebody calling him okay? Okay, he has a wife.
Oh,
Oh, you guys should go away from our APM. Go on, Inky.
don't worry. Okay, it's like a son to me now. Yeah, exactly. So, I'm just trying to throw accolades. Yeah, at least make him happy today. Today is the last day of the year. Yes. And we thank you. Yes, so we know how this thing happened and how you carried it. Yeah, APM. Thank you so much for bringing us to the end of the year. And then tomorrow, Anya Forge on Naga. Okay, so that is it. And then we thank our security personnel. Yes, so we cannot do this without you people. And then we promise to continue to donate in this year that will come. Okay, so that will be my recap. Then Obi, if you give us a go ahead, we will play that music. That's
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you. I know I was saying I wasn't talking to you. I was, telling the
Mhm.
ladies out there. You understand? Not to you. That our Oge is my fully married, highly carried. So they should just admire him from afar. They shouldn't come close. Oh, Oge for the whole Biafrans.
Auntie
Exactly.
Stella,
Apart
if
from
we wait
his
till we wait for the
apart from
little
his
time we
wife.
have,
Eh?
the little time we
Ọ
have.
maka ndị
Ịma ọ
na-ezijela
nwere ihe wu
1 million. Ọ
ọ nwere
maka ndị
ihe wu
na-eje ezijela our AP, ndị na-ezijela our PM secret perfume.
Uh-huh.
What I got the angle I'm coming from.
ama m
Exactly.
na so achọrọ m ka ha ghọta kịta na the angle anyị ji na-abịa ihe mere nwa APM jiri ebu Hampton Bobo nwụ agwa ya omume ya ihe ọ na-eme ijem ya ihe ọ na-egosi ọ ihe niile ndị a nwe ihe chọrọ ya mma. This is the beauty, this is the handsomeness, this is the Bobo that we celebrate, that we acknowledge in him. Is not his physical appearance, but I must confess and I must tell us that it is the activities, his sincerity, his humbleness, and his good works that we have seen. So that is what has brought all this accolade, to him. Without this, he is very, very ugly. So, but with all this, we love him so much and we'll continue to appreciate each and every one of them. Thank you.
Whoa. Thank you. Yes, so and then we are also reminding the secret perfume givers. Please don't go and send any secret perfume to our APM. Maka walk. Oyara walk at all. Oyara walk. Any your secret perfume and secret love letter. Oyara walk at all.
Ise
Because
na-agalụ
ọkụkọ
n'ise
APM anyị, he has become ejighị ata anyị.
ndị
Ịghọtago? Is
perfume
ejighị ata anyị. Don't go and send your secret to
ma ndị na-echi
eh?
AI ndị na-echi AI ndị na-echi AI na-disturb our prime minister ha stop ya na-echi AI audio na-disturb our prime minister with their secret perfume. They no go area for
Exactly.
our APM with their secret perfume and their AI audio they share them. They desist.
Yes, because na anakata so for the na APM and whatever and just live and KDB. Can you imagine? You guys did not had it. Okay, I told you guys yesterday. So people are saying that na kuna APM every day. Opali John Gune kuna every day. Palu suitcase say for tonata. I bet come will have a jelly and KDB. I bet come will have a jelly and KDB. Onye na gwa monya na gwa. Another ebe man. Oh yeah, I'm saying.
I believe my secret that woman, that woman in France, that woman, her family don't reject her. She can't even go home. Her family don't reject her. She's a banished a banished human being. She's frustrated. Even in fact, if you know her secret, I'm telling you where she coming from. You know that she woman is useless. Useless.
So
Very
like I
useless
said,
woman.
okwu a ga-alụ to onye ọwụna. Nyama niile collect from Nigeria. It's kwani onye Biafra. You must remove it. You must deliver yourself. Deliver yourself. So,
Bagam.
particularly when you're France, deliver yourself from your Nigerian mentality. Your Nigerian mentality go on a maybe Nigerian mentality. Also, we very school. Also, you go I'll be Chicago. Malumbu go off from a bin. Kai Kanoka. I'll be also we school. So what be your Nigerian mentality? Oh,
Okay, mma
Lulugi. What what
mma hịọchapụzie ka m hịọchapụ ya na ya emecha
ha
nne
chapụ ka ha chọrọ ikpe egwu anyị.
gị.
Ịghọtago?
Ndewo na ụmụnne.
Onwe ihe iche add ka i wee add before you hịọchapụ.
Na mixing keta gbagotere nna.
Mba nwa ihe nna adị onye ọbụla jee gote ihe tinyelụ ndị na-eje Washington lobbyist maka ndị na-edekpọta Israel kpọta nke nwa kpọta Putin ọ bụghị mkpara m nna gị ka eji akpọta ha ọ mmadụ na-eji ọ bụghị gị jere ha skuul ọ bụghị gị na gụrụ ha akwụkwọ ọ bụghị ụkwụ ka ha ji eje from steeti ha nọ because 90% of them might not be live in Washington but they are traveling ọ gụwaziri ha ozi gị ga-agbalụ ha ụgbọ gị ga-enye ha ego ha kwụọ ha ụgwọ ha na ọ bụ nne na nna gị ka ha bụ ịma ha onye ha bụ ọrụ ka ha na-arụ ha nwere ọfịs ọ bụ ha PM hapụ ọfịs ya na-ejere gị n'efu maka na ọ bụ Biafra ndị obodo na-ama ha ndị bụ abịakwuo na-ejere gị wit mkpụrụ nna gị onye ọbụla tinye ego na ego ka eji eje ihe ọ ya ka emegidela kọmandas pụta na-ekene ndị na-eweta ịnụ ọnụ ha ịma na ha dị hapi wee gwa gị na ha bụ tripụl jeneral gị tripụl ọyị ị na-eme ka o wee luo ebe a na-eje onwekwe mgbe Trump ga-abịa n'ọlụ gị ọgụ chụpụrụ gị ndị Fulani be gị ihe a na-eme woto ka e wee danyụọ maka na a na-egbu Kristian and ha ma awa sekuriti amị anyị na amị anyị nụ ya ha hụrụ amị anyị ha ejere tụọ ha bọmbụ mba gosi na ha na-asọpọtụ ihe anyị na-eme na ha ma na anyị na-azụ onwe anyị na onwe anyị ka anyị na-azụ na ọ bụ na ya azụghị onwe anyị egbukpọsị anyị so nke onye na-ege m ntị nke onye nọ na zoo nke onye minalụrụ ka ije gbachalụ Krismas kịtịkpa ga-arachakwa gị anya ebe ahụ na ọ bụ na igote granọt tinyelu ndị chetelugo ụlọ ahụ ị na-eje eme na ị na-ana vileji ebe ọ sọrọ gị nọrụ ị nọ na Sokoto ị nọ na Jamfara ị nọ na Lagos ebe ọbụla ị nọ na-abụghị na Biafra land ị nọ na diaspora even ndị nọ na Biafra land so wee na donate their own widows mite onye ọbụla eweta onwe ya nke ọbụla onye wetara bụ ihe ka ọ bụ ọsọ ya bụ pure water ka o gotere ha is something ume ka eji afọ ọkụ a sị na-eto dike na nke o mere eme ome gịnị o mekwa ọzọ so onye ọbụla jisi n'ike ndewonu ka anyị mechie
ngwa ndewo ngwa wepụzie ihe na gị nke ngwa kpọzie egwu aka David kwa on ngwa David ngwanụ a minute David kwa
At the end of the day, ị ga-echa ihe niile a ụmụ Chineke na-ekwu ige nke ọbụ Chicago, gee nke Sister Stella, gee nke Stankiru. At the end of the day, on a platform, you listen to all this wonderful talk, appeal to Biafrans to donate to our freedom, and you did not support. You are a fool. You are a non-entity. You are a one Nigerianist. You are an agent of the Fulani. You are an agent of you are an agent of the zoo. You are an impediment to our freedom. You are a stumbling block to the freedom of our leaders. At the end of the day, you are in this space. You did not share it. Even when you share it, you are a Biafran. You know you are a Biafran. And you listen to what we have been saying since. It makes a lot of sense to you. But when you go home, you don't join to fund the freedom. You don't join to fund the liberation. You don't join to support. Are you a friend to Biafra? Are you a Biafran? It means you are the enemy of the people. So, what are we saying? We want to be free. We want to be a free nation under God. Because God created each and every one of us to be free. But the British and Nigerian government subjugated us into this almighty mess that we find ourselves. But thank God, God have raised people to make us free. And we must be free. Indeed. Very, very important. So that is the only thing I want to say. And another thing I would like to end with is this. Our APM, our Prime Minister learned from what happened to our leader. Our APM have learned from what happened to our leader and our Prime Minister. So no matter what you do, affect him. Chukwu Okike Abiama is in charge of everything that our APM does. Thank you so much. And
Thank
Happy New
you.
Year to everyone.
Happy New Year, Onna Chukwugozie. So, Biafrans, you have had it. Found your liberation. It's not like before, when those days of when by December last year or November down last year, some groups they will tell you if you don't drop 50 euro, just go away from the group. You remember, if it didn't happen to you guys, it happened in Italy here. You understand? They will tell you, no. If it's 30 euro, don't bring it. It's 20, 50, 50. A lot of people left. I will never forget. It's not like that now. Any amount you have, bring. We appreciate. Sometimes you see people from homeland bringing 1,000. 1,000 relevant. Exchange we're going now where you are. So any amount you have, please bring. Bring. Oh, that God will bless all of you as you bring. In the name of Jesus. Okay. And then I'm not Nki. Obi, you want to go Hanagi. Oh, Nki, then you have the mic.
Okay. So we'll conclude with our redemption music. Yeah. Okay. Let's just go ahead.